Hey, what's up? My name's Trevor. Welcome to my channel, The Walrus Pit. This is the first video I've ever posted. It's D&D centered. It's just me and my friends. We're just playing a session that I'm currently in the process of writing. We all kind of suck at D&D, but you know, it's kind of the fun of it. We're just kind of figuring stuff out, playing it together, and just having a good time. My friends are Michael, Eduardo, and Alex, and you'll see them, you know, in every D&D video I'm going to be posting. They're my main go-to group. They're my best friends, and I hope you enjoy the content. Please like and subscribe. Watch all the way through to the end. Thank you.
We open on a warforged. A small layer of frost has begun accumulating over his face, his fluids hardening in his joints as he shifts from foot to foot. Beside him, two figures begin to stir. You're kind of laying on the ground and you're starting to wake up, and that's you guys. One of them is a kenku, like a raven without wings, and the other one is just some normal looking dude, you know, Frank the Face, you know, but we'll get into that later. As of now, all you know is that you two have been left unconscious for the last 30 minutes. The Warforged has just kind of been sitting there. No one rendered him unconscious. He's just kind of been allowed to watch. You guys are awaiting the most important meeting of your lives. In the corner loomed a vampire, unaffected by the chill of the industrial freezer you all find yourselves in. He seemed young, though you could never really tell. His long, pitch-black hair fell over his shoulders, curling slightly as it rounded his thin, icy neck. He, too, just laid there waiting, all right? He didn't talk to you guys. He didn't even really look at you, okay? But you could notice that he seems a bit comfortable, as if he's been through a situation like this before.
He's a vampire, you said?
He is a vampire. You can tell by his pale skin and his sharpened teeth, which he keeps kind of like picking at throughout the encounter. He's not talking to you. He's ignoring you. Just pretend he's not there, essentially. So for you guys, this situation is an absolute oddity. It's weird. Never been anything like this before. Okay, it wasn't the meats hanging or the boxes of breadsticks in the corners. That's all normal, assuming you're in some kind of industrial freezer. You're in some kind of restaurant, it looks like to you. The true outlier was a small wooden chair, positioned ominously directly in front of you guys. This chair was spotted with blood and modified with worn leather straps, okay? It seemed able to hold the biggest men possible, and even the smallest men. It seemed like a really sturdy chair. Eerily, the edge of the left armrest was partially splintered and cracked. The vampire seemed to be eyeing it, somewhat nervously. Suddenly, the door behind you opens, and three figures enter the room. The first was a stocky dwarf with the biggest thighs any of you had ever seen. Massive thighs. He was a big, thick one, okay? You guys kind of knew him around town. Everyone calls him Capable Craig. You know, his name is Craig Andrews. After Craig was an air genasi. She was short, pretty curvy, you know, nice and rounded. She had long silver hair. It fell in tight curls down her back. Her light gray skin seemed unbothered by the cold of the freezer. Finally, towering behind these two is one of the biggest people you've ever seen. In entered the godfather of Arkney himself, Mickey Black Hat Mancuso. His jet black fedora sat half cocked on his head, partially obscuring the left side of his face. Some say he's hiding scars from his fight with the Wolf King. You guys have only heard rumors, really. You've never really seen the face, and it's obscured right now. That's only speculation. At an easy 15 feet, Mickey was an absolute unit. His skin was a deep blue that was built to survive cold weather. Thick and dry. It's said that shaking his hand is like lifting a stone. He was the only one to speak. Meanwhile, the air genasi began strapping the dwarf to the chair in the middle of the room. He looked pretty terrified. Tears were pouring down his cheeks. He's screaming, but he's got a pair of thick leather gloves shoved into his mouth, working as a makeshift gag. He's not able to talk. but you can hear his screams coming through. He's clearly terrified. Mickey started facing away from you. He's looking at a box of breadsticks. He's kind of analyzing the situation. And then finally, he looks over at the vampire. And then he looks over at you guys, kind of like taking you in, taking stock of you guys, analyzing you. And then he turns back to the vampire and says, the metal one seems promising. He reaches into his pocket, his jacket pocket, and pulls out a claw hammer. In his hand, it looked kind of small. It just looks like a regular claw hammer, but to you guys, this thing is the size of a mole. It's huge. It looks massive, but to him, it's kind of small. It looks just like a regular household hammer. Okay. As he pulls this out, he's cut off by the screaming of Craig. Craig's managed to kind of spit this gag out of his mouth, and he starts like instantly pleading to Mickey. He says, "Mickey, please." He pleads. I ain't tell him nothing, man. I don't mess with Mr. Pig, Mickey. You know that, man. I would never talk to Mr. Pig. Instantly, he shut up because Mickey reaches down, picks up these gloves, and shoves them right back into his mouth. This time a little deeper. He just kind of sticks one little finger in there. His big, chunky finger pushes the fucking gloves halfway down his fucking esophagus. He's not talking no more. He's out. Mickey kind of is like, he kind of stands up, composes himself, and he starts, talking to Craig. "This isn't your fault, Craig. It's mine. I knew from the start that you had a history with thieving, and, well, I guess I just hoped you'd turn around. That's really on me. I should have known my lesson. You can't ask someone to go against their nature." And with this, he kind of starts to raise his hammer above his head. And he says, "It's like asking a dog not to bark." And he instantly slams the hammer down onto this guy's left hand. Okay? He swings so powerfully that it nearly rips the hand clean from his arm. It's just held together with a few tendons, a few strips of bone. It looks like a mess, right? It looks like a pile of smashed bone, tore tendons, and oozing blood. Craig is screaming through the gloves. He's so in so much pain that you can hear it through these leather gloves, right? Mickey ignores this. He turns back towards you guys, and he starts talking to you as if that didn't just happen. "You three will report to Beans." And he kind of gestures over to the Air Genasi. Her name is Beans. He's like, "Any assignments, anything at all, she's your girl. She's your general. You work through her. Understood?" You guys shake your heads or anything?
I nod my head very mechanically. You hear like some clanking of something loose inside my head as I do it.
Okay.
Frank nods.
He's like, "Stick with me, and you'll get everything you've ever wanted. I'm the only guy in Arkney who can make an assurance like that." And with that, an especially loud shout from Craig kind of tears Mickey's attention away from you. All right, he's going through it. Craig is screaming. Craig is freaking out. He's fucking being tortured. It's terrible. Mickey turns and raises his hammer once again. "Shh! Stop that! Stop that!" Mickey runs his free hand through the dwarf's hair and grabs it kind of tightly. And he starts pulling his head upward to kind of get a good look into, look at this guy's face. And he just says, "No more barking." And he slams the hammer into his head, spraying you guys with blood and instantly killing capable Craig Andrews, a prominent member of the Mancuso crime family. From what you guys know, this guy worked with Mickey, but you don't know the full story. So Mickey, he kind of reaches in, pulls out a little piece of cloth and starts cleaning his hammer, wiping it off. And then he gestures at the Genasi, Beans. "Give him the spiel. Show him their place and send him to Anton. Says he needs men." She kind of nods and she starts walking out the door and she gestures for you three to follow. What do you guys do?
Frank looks around to see if anyone else is standing up and following the orders.
I skate her very closely to Bean.
Yeah. I'd get up then, walk over to
Yeah,
her.
I get up and follow.
Okay. As you guys get up and start walking to the door, you're almost at it, and then Mickey kind of turns to you one last time and he says, "Hey boys, welcome to the family." And then with that, you all exit the freezer.
Do we get a good look at his face? Does he make eye contact with
You
us?
see his
I'm
face.
staring right at him. I'm trying to look him in the eyes.
It's chiseled, and you do see like the faint lines of a scar at the top of his forehead.
Chiseled.
Yeah, he has no facial hair, no hair on top of his head from what you can see. He looks like...
Do we make eye contact?
You do, and it instantly sends chills down your spine.
Gotcha. Interesting. I don't break though.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't break. You keep... Okay. So, you immediately are ushered out of the freezer and through an incredibly fancy pasta restaurant. You see a sign that says The Thick Noodle. Alright, you see a lot of dudes in suits. They look like Mafia members, and they're all eating, enjoying their time, laughing, joking around. Hey, where's the bottle, man? You know, they're talking about wine. They're trying to get drunk. You hear one guy ordering. He's like, "Hey, can I get a slice of that soggy bread?" You know, they're ordering food and shit. You know, it's a menu item. We'll get into it later. But Bean says nothing. She says, "Don't talk." Well, she says nothing.
Nope.
She just kind of like looks over you and puts a finger to her mouth, like, "Don't say anything. Don't talk to anybody." And then she says, "Follow me." And she immediately walks out of this restaurant. It's a long, thin hall. Like, it looks like one long, thin building. It kind of, like, the outside of this building kind of resembles, like, a thick pasta noodle, like a rigatone or something like that. And you guys walk outside, and you see a car idling, sitting there waiting for you guys. Doors open. It's like a black sedan type vehicle. You guys, she hops in. You guys follow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No question about
I
it.
do. As I get into the car, does my head hit the ceiling?
Your head
of the
bumps
car?
into the ceiling, and you kind of like a chunk of like your like plating right here kind of like crooked, like gets crooked, and you have to manually adjust it.
Yeah, I'm pushing that back in as we get seated.
Okay, as soon as she sits and she's comfortable, she kind of crosses her arms and looks at you guys. She's like, "Look, guys, first of all, nice to meet you. Okay, I know big guy can be kind of scary, but that's not how all of us operate here. We, some of us are decent people just trying to make a living, okay? You don't have to be like that. Don't think you have to." Anyways, you guys are sharing an apartment across from the Mancuso Villa. It's at the Eldridge Plaza. I'll show you guys later. I'll point you guys in the direction. Well, actually, here's a map, and she kind of marks it on your map. If you guys want to look at the actual map, I can point it out to you if you want to. It doesn't really matter that much. But it's like in the bottom right is the Mancuso Villa. It's like a yellow building.
Yeah, like the H-shaped building.
Yeah, and then right next to it, there's like a red squarish building, rectangular
Yeah.
almost. That's the Eldridge Plaza where you guys live.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are currently going to live. She hands you the keys to this apartment. She says, "The boss owns it, so it's cheaper for you, and we'll take the rent out of your pay each week. It's going to be about $75 from each of you, and that should cover the costs. Benny, you'll get even less because unfortunately, the way we're set up, you have a debt to pay, and well, I mean, you know the rules, you know how it's going down. We've talked about it in advance, so."
I am aware.
So, any of you have any questions? Like, what's going on? Like, what do you guys want to talk about?
Frank says, when do we get to meet the big guy again?
The less you talk to Mickey, the better, personally, from experience. But you can meet him probably tomorrow. I think I think he's clear if you're really looking for a window. I mean, but I can set that up for you. Just
Frank doesn't answer and just lights up a cigarette. And he starts smoking.
She snaps her fingers, and like there's kind of a shift in the wind in the car, and your cigarette is actually like blown out of your mouth and through a window.
I forgot we were in a car. I
And
did it right though.
you notice
There's a low pressure zone in the car.
Yeah, you notice when she uses her abilities, you kind of smell like a fart smell, like a kind of like a stinky, like sulfur smell in the air, and you kind of get the sense of why they call her Beans. Like, just her powers like emit a weird smell.
Frank just kind of looks at his empty fingers where his cigarette was, and he's just kind of like annoyed, but he's chill.
Listen,
He just smells this and he says, "Who shits himself?"
Fucking stinky bitch.
it's how my powers work, guys. Wow, grow up. Look.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I prefer to think that you did. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna Anyways, guys, my real name's Sandra. I'm Mancuso's adopted daughter. If you guys need to talk about anything, I'm a general. I'm a general of this family, and I'm one of 3. And the other 2, let's just say be wary of them, okay? Listen, fellas. Right now, we're going to go meet Anton. His name is, everyone calls him the Nose around here. He's a pretty cool guy. That's a lie. He's actually a drug addict, and he's very weird and a little bit over the top. And listen, if he tells you to kill anybody, you don't gotta kill nobody. You report to me first. You understand? And as you guys are talking, you kind of notice the car, kind of pulling out, driving, and it's heading toward a second location. You guys got any questions? Anything you want to say during this drive?
No.
Not really.
Hey, you got I hate to be this guy, buddy. You got a 5 gold I'll pay back. Got 5 gold. And,
Oh no.
She kind of like looks into her purse and she says,
I mean, it's not that much.
yeah, by the way, Eduardo, we don't use gold in this campaign.
Oh.
$4.
We use, look, there's like a currency section under useful info. We use,
I think a plank would be like a gold piece, right?
yeah, a
What's
plank.
the dirtiest way to refer to money?
Well, look, okay, so they're all like kind of stand-ins for dollars. Like a plank is $1, and it's like a thin, like millimeter thick piece of wood with like an emblem of like a snake dragon swallowing itself whole, and it's kind of pressed into the center with gold dust. We have chips, which are like 10 cents a piece. They're kind of hexagonal. We have boards, which are like $100 a piece, and then we have boxes, which are like $1,000 or 1,000 planks.
All right.
I've got a description of each of them, but so
You asked for 5 boards.
yeah. Wait, you're asking for 5
Oh,
boards?
planks.
Or planks.
Planks.
You got a couple planks. I mean,
Look,
to help me get through.
buddy, you work for me. I'm not in the business of handing out. We're not gonna make this a habit. But here, and she kind of throws you 5 planks. She hands them to you, kind of spread out, fanned out for you.
I take him gravely. I snatch him.
Wait, 1 second. Hold on.
I like to think that I'm in the middle seat of the sedan with my head pressed against the ceiling between the 2 of you, by the way, just to set the scene a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the car pulls to a stop, and Beans kind of stands up, and she gets out of the car, but she kind of, you guys go to stand up too, but she tells you to stop. Don't get out. She gets out, shuts the door, rolls the window down, and kind of bends over, starts talking to you guys. Okay, boys, you guys are going over to Dead Burger now. That's where Anton is. He needs you. Meet me at the villa if you guys have any questions. That's where I'll be. I live there. It's right across the street from you guys. Tomorrow we start the real work. Tomorrow I got a job for you guys, okay? Good luck out there. Get to know each other. It's a bit of a drive to Dead Burger, so talk it out a little bit, kind of get to know each other. You guys are going to be doing a lot of work together. Understood? Cool.
All right.
With that, the window rolls up, and you guys kind of get a little hint of fart as she walks away.
Wait, so she got out and we're in the car?
Yeah,
Or...
you guys are now going towards Anton.
Okay.
Anton.
So wait, I'm sorry. Do we have a chauffeur driving us?
Yes, there's a chauffeur driving.
Okay.
The car was
right.
idling when you got out of the restaurant. I forgot to.
Well,
There's a kind of a window though. He's not talking to you guys. He does not want to. It's you guys are isolated.
now that Beans is gone, Frank goes, that fucking bitch is gone. And he lights up another cigarette. in the car.
As you take out the cigarette, I take this opportunity to uncap my thumb and have a little lighter come out of it and try to offer you a light. But I see that you have a lighter.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. I take the cigarette out and you do that and I go, thanks. And I light it up. And I'm smoking, but I'm not talking.
Okay.
And I have not rolled the window down.
We're hotboxing.
Yeah. Does anyone? What are you doing in order? You kind of like scared, or what's your character's name? Sorry.
To the window. I'm putting my
Caesar.
head against the window, trying to get a sense of things.
I want to take
Yeah.
this moment for you guys to kind of describe physically how you look to each other.
Oh god.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Let's start
I
with
think
the
Frank.
Warforged. Yeah, Frank. will do
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh.
Okay. So Frank is kind of on the left side of the car. If we've got Benny in the middle, Caesar on the right, and Frank is he's smoking on a cigarette. He's kind of leaned up against the window, and he's just looking out at the buildings. As everything passes by And a picture of him is in the. It's basically Frank Sinatra. There's the mugshot in there. He's well dressed. He's in a suit. He's got a clean shave. He looks obviously he's a little disheveled because I guess he got picked up and thrown around or kidnapped and whatever happened to him today. But other than that, he's just kind of he looks very solemn. His face. The whole time you guys have been with him, even when shit was going down, even when Craig was getting beat up, this guy's face hasn't really changed. It stayed pretty straight laced, and so he's still just smoking the cigarette. You guys see.
Eduardo, you go.
This music is so good.
Alright, so Caesar is scratching, kind of trying to get his fingers into the partition window, trying to just look at the person. They're dressed in like hobo clothes, hobo suit, pinstripe jacket, brown pants, nothing matches, kind of raggedy, dusty, got no shoes. Oh, actually, I have one sock, big toes poking out. Various chains of poor quality materials around my neck. As you can tell. I'm a cross between a cholo and a hobo and like a 1920s.
Oh my god.
Chobo.
A chobo.
I like it.
Buck teeth. Tell a couple of them are missing.
And
A couple other ones are just pieces of bone I stuck in there
Ugh.
to replace the ones I lost.
And
Jesus.
you're a Kenku, so you have like a beak and stuff too.
Yeah. It's unpleasant.
What's the state of your feathers?
You could barely tell I had any. There's some stuck to the clothes that I have on, and they're a much different color than the rest of my remaining feathers, so you can tell they're like really like ancient feathers.
Ancient feathers.
It's unpleasant.
Okay,
Great.
Warforged.
So, Benny, you can actually see his model number on his neck, Frank, from the side that you're sitting. His head is pressed up against the top of the car. His forehead's like a parallelogram, yellow eyes. No ability to change his facial expression. He has a fixed facial expression. He kind of hunched over, looking straight down, wearing a black suit with a dark gray undershirt and a very dark red tie. He's actually wearing no shoes because he has metal feet, so it'd be kind of redundant.
Nice.
What's your reaction to these two in the car with you? Like,
Me?
Yeah. So, what's his name? Caesar, the Kenku. He kind of sits back. He's done messing with the partition, realizes he can't get it open, and his shoulder kind of bumps into yours as he sits back.
As Benny feels the touch of him, he kind of like moves a little bit towards Frank. He kind of turns his head, and as the car's like kind of quiet as we're just cruising, you hear a faint ticking as I get a little bit close to you, Frank, and I say, "Do you know this guy?"
Frank's still smoking. He goes, "Never seen that guy in my fucking life."
I go, "Yeah, me neither." And I don't straighten up all the way. I stay a little bit leaned over so that he doesn't touch me again.
At this point, I guess it's been so long of an awkward silence that I've smoked my whole cigarette. And before I go to light another one, I pull it out and I kind of hold it up to see if you offer me another light.
Of course, I do. I flick my thumb tip open and light it up.
And so I light it up and I say, "So I guess we're gonna be working together. We should get to know each other." And he's
Yes,
still puffing.
that would be
He goes, "I'm
wise.
Frank. Nice to meet you."
Pleasure. My name's Benny.
We both turn to look at you and go, what about you?
Yeah.
Name's the Festering.
Well, why do they call you that?
Well, I don't know about you, sir, but where I come from, it's a little disrespectful to get into someone's personal history just meeting them.
Oh damn.
A polite thing to do would be offer a cigarette to compatriots. Alright.
Frank says, let me stop you right there.
But I don't know.
And he pulls out a cigarette. He pulls out a cigarette. You're still talking. He goes, hey, you know what? We got off on the wrong foot here. You're right. He goes, here's a cigarette. Forget about it.
I didn't get it. I put it straight in my mouth.
Yeah, I put it in there for you.
I notably do not offer to light your cigarette.
I'm just chewing on it. I'm chewing on the cigarette.
Okay.
Okay, well, you guys are kind of cut off as the car rolls to a stop. And you look out the window and you see kind of like a square, small building. It's decorated like a restaurant. It's called Dead Burger. It's got the name on the sign. It's got zombies, zombie pictures like on the walls, like they're eating brains and stuff. Like it seems very zombie themed, right? And it says under the sign, the world's first zombie run restaurant. Okay, and you kind of get out and you see these two guys kind of snapping on each other. One's a real short looking dude, and he's got a big ass nose, like just probably the biggest nose you've ever seen in your life. And then the other guy looks semi-normal. He's kind of standing there, his arms crossed. He kind of looks like he's trying to like talk some reason into the short guy. The only thing notable about him is that one of his shoes is slightly longer than the other one, like probably by like 2-3 inches. It's odd, but you guys, I mean, deal with it. There's nothing you can do about it. So you guys get out, and as soon as you guys kind of pile out of this car, the short guy turns to you and he says, "Hey, I've been waiting for you all day. What's going on here? Like, I've been sitting here. Fucking dad said you'd be here 20 minutes ago. What's going on?" And he walks up to you. His big ass nose is kind of taking up like the forefront of his face. You see like tiny eyes and like a small mouth under it, but pretty much the bulk of him is the nose. He's like, "My name's Anton. They call me the Nose. Don't ask why. If you ask why, I'm gonna have to kill you." Anyways, what's up? What's your names? I mean, Dad said something about fucking Caesar or the festering or some fucking dirty shit like that. And he looks at Frank. He's like, "The face. I see that. You got a little nice looking, pretty looking little face. Wish I had that face, but we're not gonna talk about it anymore." And he's like, "In a fucking robot, a fucking beep boop bop. You know, I don't know what you and I'm not real fond of electronics, if you know what I mean." And he kind of like. You kind of look and you see a phone sticking out of his pocket. It's like a real old phone. It looks very dated, so you can tell he doesn't know much about electronics. The guy next to him he approaches too, and he says, "Nice to meet all of you. My name is they call me Big Toe. That's my name. That's what everyone calls me. I'm Anton's right-hand man. My real name is Nick Sampson, but just call me Big Toe. It's what everyone calls me. Everyone calls him the Nose. Don't let him fool you. Don't call him Anton. It's the Nose. That's what his dad calls him. That's what we gotta call him. You understand?" And with that, he shakes all your guys' hand. He's like, "Listen." And he's kind of cut off immediately by Anton. He's like, "All right, boys. I'm gonna need you to go and kill these two fools, okay? They're out here." He reaches into his shirt pocket and scoops out like what looks like some cinnamon, and he just starts sniffing this cinnamon really hard. And he kind of like dusts his fingers off and sprinkles it on what's left on the ground, and he kind of immediately like looks a little more hyped about what's going on. He's like, "Whoa! Okay. Back to business. Y'all see that RV right there?" And he points in the parking lot of this Dead Burger. It looks like a rundown RV. It's got some kind of brown smoke coming out of the tube at the top, and it kind of seems to be shaking a little bit as if there's some movement going on inside. He's like, "Those fucking idiots are selling on Mancuso crime family turf. I need you guys to go and do what you do. Okay, you're enforcers. I need you to go and start just rough them up, do whatever you got to do. I need them out of here, and I also want to know who they work for. You understand me? Any objections here? And look, what's going on? What's going on? What you got to say?
I was just gonna say. So is there like a silence? Like you say, any questions?
Yeah. Any questions?
Frank takes a cigarette out and he flicks it out because it's done, and he goes, "Yeah, I got a question, Mr. Nose. They're letting fucking zombies run restaurants nowadays.
Hey, look.
That's what this world's coming to.
You clearly
They're just walking around amongst us.
Yeah, man. That's how it goes down here. Have you not heard of the hammer? You don't know nothing about the hammer?
This fucking country.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
Hey, man. Look, it depends on who you talk to. Undead rights has become a bit of a problem lately. So, I mean, maybe talk to him. Give him I don't fucking care. Kill him. I don't care. I don't really care what you do. Listen, all right. From what we can tell, one of them is in the building, and then I think there's another guy in the RV. I don't know what you got to do. Go and talk to him. Handle this situation, but I want you to kill him. I want you to shoot these guys in the head. I do not want them alive. And immediately, Big Toe kind of steps. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't say anything about killing nobody, Nose. You know how your dad's going to react if we just go and we kill these two random guys. So, I mean, look, you can't kill them. No one's going to be mad at you, but exercise some caution. See if you can get through this peacefully. You understand? I don't care what... Look, we're not going to confront these guys. We're not muscle. We're thinkers. So... Be careful out there. I mean, Beans has told us if we lose any of y'all, we're going to be in trouble. So, try not to die out there, okay? Any other questions? Alright, beep boop over there. I don't care no more. the nose, they kind of walk away. They walk back to their car, start having an argument of some sort. So, what do you guys do? You guys thinking about going into this restaurant, or are you guys thinking about entering this this RV and talking to this guy, or what's up?
Frank says, so what do you guys want to do? You want to split up or you want to stick together?
I turn to Frank and I say, I'm not much of a talker. I would rather be with you.
Okay. And I look at Caesar and I kind of give him a look up and down, and then I look at this, or we're at a bar, a restaurant?
It's a restaurant.
Well,
it looks like a
they're
fast
like
food, very McDonald's-esque.
I go, Caesar,
Huh?
you look right at home here. You should go inside and see what you can find out about this guy in that restaurant. I'll go deal with this fucker in the RV. I'll get him out of here. What do you think?
I think good change of place. Good change of place. You know, give us time to shine our respective ways.
Get out of here. I know. I'm gonna turn it to 200.
Okay, so
Alright, let's do it.
we start by following Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar walks up. He goes up to this restaurant and he opens the door. Hears the little bell. Sees the menu. Sees zombies walking around. Oh, like they look fucking depressed. They look like they're going through it. They look like they hate fast food. I mean, anyone who works fast food would hate fast food, but they don't look like they're having a good time. Over in the corner, you kind of see the guy that they pointed out. He's eating a big fat fucking burger, and he's a real skinny guy. He also looks like he's on some drugs, maybe a little bit of sticky grass. No one really knows. But he's chilling. He's having a good time eating that burger, and he's kind of scarfing it down. Sucking on his fingers and shit. Okay, so Caesar, you're walking into this building. The guy behind the counter says, Can I help you? What do you need, buddy?" He actually sounds a little bit more like a teenager, actually. "Hey, can I take your order?"
I put down a plank. I put down a plank. Sorry, I said planker. I put down a plank. What you got for a hungry old man? Nothing but a plank to his name.
One plank? Well, first of all, let me start by saying my name is Randy Owens. I'm a employee of the month here at
Didn't and I looked to the back, and he's an employee of the month for the past year.
Yeah, he's the only employee of the month. Let me save this
He's
picture.
a zombie, right?
He is a zombie.
Okay.
Fortunate.
Everyone who works here is a zombie.
Yes. I was thinking of what derogatory things to call him.
Oh God. He seems like a genuinely nice person, though. I mean, if that makes any.
Oh, I'm sure.
So here's the kind of menu of Dead Burger. I'm posting it in general. They've got. You kind of look up at it. They've got the brain burger, a high-quality pork brain marinated in beef stock and grilled on a flat top, topped with mushrooms, grilled onions, and chum chum sauce. I can tell you chum chum sauce on inquiry. It sits on a skull-shaped bun with a nightshade garnish. Next, we got finger fries, a small cup of fried imp fingers topped with bugbear chili and cheese, lightly dusted with baked butt spice. Butt spice is a very popular drug in the region. It's essentially looks like cinnamon, and you can snort it. It's a hallucinogen.
That's what Anton was doing.
Yeah, the only thing about it is if you bake it, it loses its drug properties. So that's why they're able to have it on top of food. And then they got the Dead Burger Pizza, beautiful handcrafted pizza made with all the aspects of the brain burger baked on as toppings. It's a favorite for regulars and newcomers alike. And then they got a cup of Joe, a hot water that Joe swam in. Joe is an immortal sentient coffee bean, and it seems like that's the only thing you could probably afford. I mean, you could probably get a burger. You've got so that lady gave you 5 planks, right?
Yeah.
So
Get finger fries.
as of
All right.
now,
So what they say to me when I tell them about the one plank?
oh, he's like, sir, we don't really have anything here that you can get for 1 plank. If you got 2 planks, I can probably swing you a cup of Joe, or I mean, maybe is that really all you have? Are you okay?
Hey, listen here, I don't need no pity from no half committed festering little motherfucker. I'm the festering.
A piece of his
So
cheek
you
falls
start
off.
showing
in
some
disgust.
respect. I don't know how you got to the employee of the month as I see back there. Listen, it's basic mathematics. Either you give me half a cup of Joe, you give me 1/20th of a pizza, you give me 1/5 of a burger. It's basic mathematics here, bud.
Oh, okay, man. I'll see what I can do. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
Hey, look, man. But look, I mean, kindness really gets you really far in this world. I mean, you don't have to treat people the way you're treating us, but. Look, I'll talk to my manager, Jennifer. I'll see what I can work out for you. And he kind of goes behind.
You know what? Okay, I start yelling. Jennifer, come over here, Jennifer. We got some things to discuss.
Okay, I'll get Jennifer. And Jennifer kind of comes out. She's like, what's going on here? Oh, we lost Frank.
I'm here. Keep going.
I think Frank's still here. Yeah.
So, what's going on here? Why are you hassling my employees? They're good hard workers. What's going on?
Michael took him with him. I think we just saw a murder happen.
Got advanced level 2.
Yeah, it just kind of it closed my Discord real quick.
That's unfortunate. Anyways, what was Jennifer saying?
Says you're not doing nothing important.
So Jennifer, she kind of looks at you. She says, "Look, sir. I mean, I get there's a problem here, but I'm sure we can fix it. You know, we're all hardworking individuals, and we'll do anything you need. What's up? So you want? I mean, you don't have enough money to pay? Is that the situation here?" She kind of.
I curl up and I'm like, just things been hard over my hood. I was just looking for something to see what you guys could do for a plank. It's all I got to my whole name. And this young man over here, this stinky young man, was telling me about how I'm poor, how I don't belong in establishments like this. I need to go do something better with myself.
Oh, sir, Randy, get over here. Randy kind of walks up. Yes, ma'am. Randy, I need you to immediately get this man a cup of Joe and the biggest order of fucking finger fries you can muster, because this man get on the house, sir, on the house, because we do not call people stinky in here. We don't do that. And she starts yelling at Randy. And Randy kind of goes behind, starts getting this stuff. Sir, is there anything else I can help you with? Anything at all?
Honestly, this unhinged, aggressive form of violence, of kindness, this aggressive kindness is something that my old ticker it can hardly bear. Listen, after I eat, I'ma have to sweep, clean dishes. You know, let me pay y'all back. I don't got nothing to do all day. Let me repay this kindness.
Sir, no, we can't ask you to do that. We can't ask you to start working and do that right now. I mean, I'm sure you don't have the time. It seems like you're in the middle of something.
I think there's labor laws that prevent that.
Is this your way of asking for a job? Because we only hire undead here. It's kind of a thing.
All right.
I mean, you look close, but.
So you're racist.
I mean, if you could point me, I mean. Okay. I feel like this is something I need to discuss with your boss. Can you point me to them? You're the boss.
My boss is Lirio Han, the Hammer. He runs the biggest lumber company in the world. I don't think I can get you an audience with that guy.
Okay, I was just asking. I mean,
look, man.
I mean,
can I level with you real quick?
Can
I level with you? And she kind of leans on the counter. I mean, you see a couple zombies and you think things are going well for us. Things aren't going well for us, buddy.
Is that right?
No, it's not right at all. This Hammer guy, he fucking just brings a bunch of dead bodies to work and alive and compels us to work. I mean, we have no autonomy. We can't do anything we really want, you know? I mean, we at least have it better than the people in the fields cutting down trees, because those people, they don't have time to think to themselves, because Dead Burger, fast food is a little more intense. We had to have, the ability to think freely, so he at least granted us that. But, I mean, we still don't have any free time. We can barely go home. I mean, things aren't great for us, so I get it. I get that you're struggling, too. Everyone's struggling. Take your fries. I hope you enjoy it. And here's some extra chum chum sauce. And she kind of hands you a packet of some sauce. You see on the label, it says it's got pureed pixie wings and condensed giant sweat in it. And, I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but you take it, and I guess you put it in your shirt.
Keep it, yes. I'm putting it in everything.
Well, sir, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later. And she kind of walks away. And you notice a tear rolling down her cheek as she walks away.
Okay. I had emotional nerve. What was the teenage boy's name?
He's still eating his burger. He's almost at the end of it. Oh, the teenager who was working at the.
Yeah.
He kind of is just eyeing you, and he's got his arms crossed, and he looks pretty annoyed.
Okay, I talk to him. I say, hey, listen, man. We should move past it. Fresh beginning.
What happened?
Let's just move past it. Fresh start.
Yeah, I think that could. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've been having a hard time lately. These fucking assholes from the Thick Noodle came here, harassed my boss the other day, and it's just been weighing on me a lot.
Right?
Yeah. Look, if you know anyone looking for work, I mean, you look like a rough and grizzled guy.
Oh, damn.
You look pretty tough, personally. I mean, I'll hire you. I'll pay you. All my wage earnings. And he kind of whips out a wad of planks.
What you got? What you need? Youngin?
Those assholes at Thick Noodle, man. If they hadn't come here and made Jennifer cry. The thing about Jennifer is she's the sweetest old lady you'll ever meet. And to be real with you, he kind of leans in. I got a crush on her.
Nope.
I like her. I do. And I want her heart, and I want to pursue it. But those assholes made her cry, and we have to rectify that. And I know it's none of your business, but look, I'll give you 60 planks if you go over there and cause a scene at Thick Noodle. You don't got to do it now or even tomorrow, just within the week, maybe, Just let me know if you're going to do it. Let's end this conversation now before anyone hears, okay? I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy your food. Hey, by the way, I slipped you a little dead burger in there. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, dead burger.
Okay, he walks away.
I take my food. And I sit next. Is this the other guy that's in here? What's the situation? He's at a booth?
He's at a booth by himself, sitting all the way up against the window, kind of hastily eating his food. He's getting to the end of it now.
So I put my food down on the booth, and I kind of look at the seat that's in front of him, like across from him, and then I sit next to him, directly next to him. I kind of scooch him over, and I start eating.
He kind of looks at you like this. What's going on here? You fucking asshole! Wait, what do you? What? I'm enjoying my meal.
Is there any way to talk to those elderly? You're seniors.
I don't know you. You look fucking sick. Please.
Well, nobody knows anybody anymore. You know, a wise man once said
Please
to
don't
me,
touch me. Please just
you get a
don't
lot
touch me.
further with kindness. A wise young man once said to me, you get a lot further with kindness.
You see, he starts baby barfing as you get closer, and he smells your breath. Did you eat a fucking cigarette? What the fuck, bro? Why is there tobacco in your teeth? What is going on? Look. Just what? You want to talk? Just can you sit across from me, please?
I just want some company, dude.
Okay, look. I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole.
I
Look,
can't help how I live.
can you roll for persuasion for just to continue this conversation? Because he
What
does
an
not wanna have it.
emotionally manipulative this Caesar guy.
I'm a rat hobo. What do you?
He really is
I don't got
pestering.
nothing else. What is it? A D20?
Yeah, D20 plus whatever your persuasion.
It'll tell you for your skill checks, like how much you get.
Oh, I don't know how to do skill check. How's that do? I was about to roll.
You just add the number next to the skill.
Okay. Oh.
What?
Not good. 7.
Ooh, he's like, look, we can keep talking, but you really got to stand up or move over there or something, okay? This is all I require, please.
Oh, all right, young man. It ain't the first time I've been discriminated against. So it ain't too hard for me. So don't be feeling all bad. All right. I get up and I look very pitiful.
Sorry,
I put my hands like this. Very pitiful.
Oh my
you're
god.
humble.
I'm eating my crop, but standing up. Pitiful.
He's like, look, man, I'm not used to seeing Kenku, man. Y'all usually live outside the city, like in that outpost. I'm just not used to coming across y'all face to face like this. It's just different for me. I'm sorry, okay? But listen, what's up? What do you need something? You need money? You need some planks? I got a couple planks for you. Is that what you need?
Listen, man. I'm not in the habit of asking for things that I can't afford. If you understand. So I just wanna know, like, what kind of life would bring such a fine, strapping young man like yourself? I kind of wink at him. To such a place. I mean, into zombie burger here, into good burger, but zombies.
Dead burger.
No.
He's like, listen, man, I'm on level with you, bro. I'm selling. You need drugs? You need fucking. I mean, what do you need, bro? I mean, I've got some butt spice on deck. You know, we're cooking it in that RV over there. You need some?
I say you're selling.
I mean, fuck, you keep it on the low. You look like you need. To be honest, you look like you're itching for a fucking pick me up or something.
I sit down across from him and I take his hands in mine. My nasty ass rat hands.
Your fucking fingernail almost falls off as you.
Oh,
It's so gross.
Jesus.
I lock eye contact. I say, boy, this ain't no kind of life. Trust me. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
You say I'm selling. I'm the human epitome of selling. This is what 30 years of selling does to the body. Young man, you need to get out.
What are you saying?
Young man, I believe the fates of destiny brought us together here today in Good Burger for Zombies. You need to get out of here, young man. You know what? There's no clean way to do this. Give me all your product and get out of here. Run away. Can't go to the Kanku. Tell them Pink Eye sent you. They'll be able to set you up. No, sir.
With
Okay.
disadvantage.
Damn.
Damn.
You stink, and like you just grabbed him and tried to convince him out of nowhere. He's
His
not.
fingernail almost fell off.
That's so gross.
Oh,
Oh.
Alright,
How about
let's see
that?
the second. You have to roll again for disadvantage.
Oh, that's so tough.
you know, I'm more better this
Well, you can still possibly roll better, yeah.
How do you know whether or not it's a pass again? I guess that's up to Trevor.
Yeah. Ah. 9.
He kind of pulls his hand back and he says, "Man, I make good money. I'm really happy, man. Like, why would I just quit? Like, I don't really have any. There's no good reason. But like, are you trying to buy? Like, I mean, I kind of got a quota to meet. Like, what's up? You want some butt spice? You want some sticky grass? Some dark bark? What's up?"
He's like, okay. So I disengage my hand.
Good.
And I put them on my thighs and I say, you know, you caught me, young man. I should have expected how quick and how you know, smart you'd be. Now I'm thinking about it. Looking at you, you're a smart young man. I'm sorry for trying that. I'm sorry. It was a matter of disrespect.
He's like, "Yeah, man, science, bro. I'm all about that."
But I'm all honest with you. I sold for a long time, and I'm telling you, I can give you some pointers. But pointers don't come free. Experience don't come free. How about we go around the back? You show me your product. I give you some tips. Tell you if you got good stuff. And if you don't, how to sell it anyway. Come on, young man. And I take out my chum chum sauce and I kind of shake it at him. And I'm standing up and I'm kind of gesturing to that side.
I mean, if you'll buy some off of me. By the way, Caesar, you have 20 planks in total.
20 good. Yeah, so 19 planks. So I pull out my 19 planks.
You didn't give them
And
that
I say-
dollar earlier. You kept that dollar.
Oh, I did it? Oh. So I sprawl out my 20 planks. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm buying.
Oh.
Come on, let's go make a sale.
He's like, "You want to know the prices?"
Tell me outside. I'm already gone. I'm leaving.
Oh, he follows you.
All right. So we go out. I walk them out back. Like, to where the dumpsters and stuff are. No one's out here.
Okay, he's right there with you. He's like, "Look, man, all you can afford is some sticky grass or some Goomba powder. Sticky grass or some for 10 planks, and then Goomba powder is sitting at a cool 20. So, like, what's up?"
Gotcha. I peck him in the eye.
Huh?
I peck him in the eye.
You look him in the eyes? Is that what you said?
No, I peck him. I peck. I'm physically attacking this man.
We're gonna cut to the other side.
Okay.
What a cliffhanger.
So, I guess we wind back in time a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't.
So-
You see Craig walking in, or not Craig. Sorry, you see Caesar walking into this building.
Okay, how far of a walk is it to this RV from like where me and Benny are?
It's maybe like 60 feet, maybe 40, 50 feet. Like,
So it's like across the street. It'll take us like a minute to walk over there.
well, it's not even.
basically.
It's in the parking lot of Dead Burger, so maybe
No,
like
oh.
50 feet from you.
Oh, so like it'll take like 45 seconds to walk
Yeah,
up to
It's
it.
not. Long.
Okay. Well, I turn to Benny and I go. So you say you're not much of a talker, huh?
I shake my head.
And I kind of punch him on the arm, and I feel. Is it? What do I feel? Is it rock solid? Your arms are
It's
huge.
literally metallic, yeah.
I go. Hey, you're a pretty strong guy, though, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Follow my lead. I got a plan if they don't want to talk to us. And let me do the talking. And then we just keep walking up.
All
Okay.
right, fantastic.
You
Is the
guys-
RV by itself?
It is by itself. It's idling as if it's on. You see some movement. You hear some cursing going on inside, and some glass clattering up against itself. You hear some guy kind of like, "Oh fuck off, oh, oh." you hear a guy like pissed off inside, like something's going on.
Is the RV rocking?
It is rocking slightly. Do you knock? Do you? What do you?
Yeah,
want?
yeah. So I walk up to the door of the RV and I kind of just very calmly. I mean, I knock solidly. I go boom, 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 and I knock.
The door instantly swings open. What's going on, man? Like, what? I'm working here.
Excuse me, sir. Respectfully, would you like to come talk to me outside? I feel it's a little bit of a power imbalance here with you standing looking down at me from the RV there.
I like to keep the power imbalance in play, actually. It benefits me. It doesn't benefit me to get out of the RV. Also, I don't know you, so I don't want to do that. Sorry. I mean, look,
Am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
you
I'm
can
so sorry.
roll
Trevor.
for persuasion if you'd like.
No, I'm sorry, sir. It appears I have the wrong RV. That's fine. You can go back to your business.
Wrong RV, man. That's all it is. Just keep walking.
Yeah. Sorry about that. And we go to, you could, goodbye.
Okay, he slams the door shut.
I turn to Benny and I say, flip the fucking RV.
My God. Okay. I'm going to roll strength, Trev.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need to roll.
No, hold on.
If they were rocking it just by moving around in there?
Here's what happens, right?
Yeah.
So you say flip the RV, I look at you, you see my eyes turn red and little slits appear over them, and you say, hey, I go, Roger, Roger. And I go into a rage. I'm going to flip the RV in a rage.
Okay.
Okay.
You have an advantage on this roll.
Yeah. Okay, so 1d20 plus 3. I forgot that I'm not doing good right now.
This is a big number for you. I need this to go through.
Okay.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Jesus Christ, I'm bad at
Here we
this.
go. We got this. We got this. It's just copy paste.
You gotta type roll
Please
again.
roll high. Please roll high. Oh, that's so...
Okay, so 14.
14. Okay, so what happens is you kind of get your hands around it. You kind of get your hands around the bottom of it, and you get into a squat position.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Is this an athletics check or a strength check?
Strength check.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So your arms kind of strain. Your suit it starts stretching a tiny bit, but you're in the squatting position, and you actually get this thing off the ground, and it's kind of like it's kind of sitting like this, and you're just kind of holding it right now. And immediately the door bursts open, and this guy, like, it swings open. He's like, "Yo, what's going on here? You're trying to flip the fucking van now? We could have just talked. You didn't have to flip the van. You didn't ask me no questions. What's going on? You said you had the wrong RV. What's your name? What's your name?"
Frank with a very straight... I'm trying not to laugh. Frank with a very straight face is looking at this guy, and he says... Here's a name for you. You heard the name Mickey Mancuso?
Fuck, man. Y'all with Mancuso?
Frank nods. He says, what the fuck do you think, buddy?
Listen, man. How
Get the
much
fuck out of the RV and get down here.
Fuck, man. 1 second. I gotta fucking turn off the burners, man.
No, not 1 second. Right fucking now. Get down here.
Roll for
He says that I drop the RV as this happens to intimidate him even more. So that it rocks back.
Now you have advantage on this roll.
Okay.
He
So
kinda
I can
stumbles
just type, like, roll d20 plus whatever.
Yeah, exclamation point, roll d20 plus whatever.
I want to program a thing so I can.
Oh,
enter that
fuck. I
faster.
didn't do the... I fucked it up, too.
Yeah, it's annoying sometimes trying to get it right.
13, and then you got another one.
Roll d20 plus 7.
Alright, he jumps right out of the van. He notices you guys are not playing games. And kind of as this is happening, roll perception, both of you.
Roll perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 2.
Ooh, I got plus 3.
Damn, I really wanted you to fucking flip that van.
So we got an 18. That's a pretty good score. So, Benny, you kind of notice out the corner of your eye, Caesar walking out of Dead Burger, trailing this other guy.
So as I see this, my head swivels like an owl because it's not restricted in a range of movement, and then I look back at you and I say, "They're coming out of Dead Burger."
I nod and I say, who else is in the RV?
No one's in the RV, just me.
Bullshit, I heard you fucking screaming in there. Who's in the
I was
RV?
screaming because I was mad. I burnt my finger, and he holds it up and he's got a fucking blister on it.
As he does that, I grab his hand and I'll say, "I'll show you what mad looks like," because I have to stay in this rage. I have to stay aggressive, otherwise I'll exit my rage.
He's kind of like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. I say, yeah, that's what happens. Go check the RV, Benny.
I pull him out of the way and I march into the RV.
He's on the ground. He's kind of like this. He kind of like starts getting to his feet slowly. He's like, y'all don't play around, do you? Y'all are all over the place, man. It doesn't even seem like y'all got a plan. I don't like men without plans.
I had a plan. It's just, I was gonna split the RV.
Oh my god.
Should help. I should help. Anyways.
Yeah, you could have
What
helped.
what is he seeing there?
Nothing.
Yeah,
There's
what I
nothing. You see
There's
a
no one
bunch
in
of,
there?
like, there's nobody in there, but you do see
Okay.
a bunch of like potion bottles, and you see like it kind of looks like it's outfitted for producing this drug known as butt spice. You see these like roots kind of hung up along the back wall, and it looks like the stalk of a plant, right? Almost like big giant leaves, fat thick leaves. On the bottom, it kind of just looks like the root, instead of like being real stemmy and shit. It looks like an ass. It looks like a small rounded butt cheeks. Like it's even like peach, like the size of a human body. You kind of see on the work surface, it kind of looks like he was chopping these things up and then purifying them and then drying it. Or
Is there any finished product?
There is some finished product. It's
I
about-
pocket it all. I pocket it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you hear yell from outside the RV. Is anyone in there, Benny?
I say, it's clear, boss. I put on a fake accent to intimidate this guy even more.
Okay.
Just kidding.
All right. Break all the shit in there.
Yes, sir. I just start smashing, Trev.
Okay.
Yeah.
as
So
you
cut
start-
to outside the RV. Do we just hear smashing inside?
Yeah, you hear like just him like rolling into these things. I cut to what's his name, Benny, and you kind of see him like he actually like jumps on the counter and like rolls around like he's
It's like a cat or
because
something.
he's actually not used to like being the tough guy, but he's totally wrecking on this shit.
Yeah.
We cut back to you. Like, what's going on? What are you saying to this guy? He's like, he's pleading with you. He's like, listen, man, I get you work for Mickey, right? And you guys, noticeably, the nose and big toe are no longer in the parking lot. It looks like they have left, gone somewhere. They kind of trusted you to handle this. They're not overseeing this project. This is all you guys. Okay? So you don't have to worry about any of this getting out.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's like, listen, man, look, what's Mickey even paying you, man? What's the old guy even paying you? Because I guarantee you, I know some people would pay you a little more.
So I'm sitting there and I'm kind of kneeled down. This guy's like on the ground and I'm kind of squatted over, and we still hear just the RV's rocking back and forth. The shit's getting wrecked in there.
Absolutely.
And I still have a deadpan look, and I say, "Who do you work for?"
You wouldn't know him. He's a new element in town.
Maybe you didn't understand me. And then Frank, he kind of pulls his jacket to the side and he flashes his pistol. I didn't ask if he was fucking new in town or if I fucking knew who he was. I asked, who do you fucking work for?
I work for Half Head Harry.
Frank pulls out a little notepad. Half, and he's right, and he says this out loud. Half Head Harry. Okay.
I'm part of the Headless. We're the next big thing in town. Trust me.
The Headless. Next big thing. Okay. And what's your name?
One second. Sorry. For some reason didn't anticipate this question.
Okay.
So his name is actually William Wallace. I'm William Wallace, man. You call me the cook.
Okay. Well, listen, Bill. This is how this is gonna
It's
go.
not Bill, it's William. He feels the need to correct you.
I don't respond to that.
It's really
I
just
say-
William.
It looks like you've made the unfortunate decision to set up shop in the wrong territory. As a tax for that, we fucked your shit up. We're gonna take everything you have. You and your little fucking buddy over there. Can I see Caesar and the guy in the alley?
He pointed it out to you, so now you see that they had gone behind the alley. You do not see them.
You can't see them. Well, I gesture in the direction of the restaurant. Say, you and your fucking buddy over there
Wait,
are gonna take this piece of shit. You're gonna fucking drive it as far away from here as you fucking can, and you're never gonna fucking bring it back. Because if I find out you're in fucking Mickey's territory again, I'll fucking cut your balls off and feed them to you. You understand?
I'm gonna need you to roll for intimidation.
Okay, I'll do it again. And if this doesn't work, Vinny's coming out. I got 15. I'm rolling low. I'm getting +7 and failing rolls.
He kind of looks you in the eyes and he says, "Listen, I get it, man. It's all about the money, right? It's all about the job. Mickey pays well. He's the Don. He's the Godfather. Mickey's not built for this world anymore. He's old, all right? The Headless are coming. And when they come, you're going to wish you were on my side. All right?"
Frank is... Oh, okay.
I'll slip your name to the boss. I'll tell him you're people to watch for. You understand? You let me go, you let me keep my product, and you give me 20 planks.
Frank kind of stands up and he says, "Give me 1 second to review your proposition with my business partner."
Okay.
And I go back and I go into the RV and I say, and I look inside, and what does it look like in there?
So, everything has been taken off the walls. All the glassware has been smashed. You notice that as it approaches 1 minute since I started, I slow down and stop, straighten up. I turn around. My eyes have gone back to their yellow natural state. I'm kind of dusting myself off as I exit my rage. Okay, I say, "What did you find out?"
I found out this guy works for the fucking the Headless. His name, he works for some guy named Half-Head Harry, and he thinks he can convince me to trade Mickey and work for this guy. He thinks I'm gonna let him go. That's not what's gonna happen. I came in here to get you because I'm gonna need you to hold the guy down for a second, Benny. That's
As
fantastic.
soon as you're having this conversation, you guys kind of hear a shriek from behind Dead Burger. You hear someone go, "Oh!" like the Wilhelm scream or whatever. And right as he hears that, the cook stands up, reaches into his breast pocket, and pulls out a vial. Alex, what's the thing for defy danger? Is that what it's called? Defy danger in this game?
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a saving throw. This would either be if you're trying to tank the whatever's in the vial, it'd be Constitution, or Dex if you're trying to get out of the way.
Okay, so both of you, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, is this like a poison? Because I'm immune to poison because I'm a
It's
robot.
not a poison. It's a potion.
Okay, so a Dex.
Yep.
Oh my god, I rolled a
Oh
natty
my
20.
god,
Ooh,
I rolled
I
a
got
9.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Jeez, that's amazing.
25.
Frank jumps out a window. Okay.
Yeah, Frank kind of leans back, sticks his hands up against the floor, and then pushes himself up, and then through the fucking skylight. And he's climbing onto the roof now. And meanwhile, Benny just kind of looks and he goes, "Oh!" and he gets smacked right in the forehead, right? By this potion. So
My parallelogram forehead rings as it happens. It hits a resonance.
make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, so I get +4 for saving throw. Oh, I got 23.
God damn. You kind of get hit with this thing, and you just kind of go, "Whoa!" and absorb it into your fucking into
Now
your,
you're raised again.
yeah, your metal on your chest plate kind of takes on a slightly greenish tint, but it doesn't actually have any effect on you, and you just kind of wipe it off, and this guy he's scared, and he starts backing away, and I need everybody to roll initiative now.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, here we go. Roll initiative.
First one to strike is actually going to be the cook.
William?
Yeah, he already threw a bottle at you, but he's so quick with it, he's able to whip another one out. And he does
guy.
exactly that. So, he's going to try to hit you, Michael.
Nope.
So I gotta roll a dex save?
Well, I'm gonna roll, and you gotta tell me if it's above your roll class.
Oh, that's right.
12. Is it 12?
No. That's a miss.
Okay. He throws another potion and it just kind of falls at your feet. We now cut behind Deadburger. And so you got that peck off, no problem. You dealt some damage to him. He's hurt. He's bleeding from right here where you pecked him. And he instantly like screamed and then he shoved you away. So you kind of fall and you roll back, and now you are in the view of the other two players, and he is attacking you. He runs up to you, he whips out a little switchblade, and he goes to stab you with it. Okay?
Gotcha.
13 hit.
That's my armor class. What's to do when it's the same thing?
Alex, do you know?
I think when it's the same thing, it counts in the player's favor, so it doesn't hit. I'm pretty sure.
So he goes to stab you, and I guess like you're like the fact that you have so many like different outfits on, and they're like he kind of hits a feather.
It goes through a jacket, but not my skin. Yeah.
Yeah, and he takes like a couple more feathers off, and that's it. No damage done. It is Alex's turn.
For future reference, if it is at the armor class, it does hit.
Okay, I'm gonna let this one slide.
Alright, I just looked it up. It's my turn. So, after he just disrespected me with this potion, Trevor, I'm gonna say that I don't have my Warhammer right now.
Okay.
I just have like my hand axe. So I reach into my suit pocket and pull out a hatchet, and I stare this guy down. And I say, "You shouldn't have done that." And I enter another rage as my eyes go red. I'm gonna charge him.
Are you able to do that like multiple times?
Three times per long rest. For the exhaustion.
You go into a rage, and now you're able to attack.
Okay, so I charge at him, and I'm going to roll to attack, plus strength, or it's plus 5 to hit. Not for attack rolls.
Oh really? What is it?
It's only for strength rolls and rage.
Like damage rolls?
I do more damage, but not for.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I rolled 13. Does that hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay. I don't think I have multiple attacks. So, I guess that's it.
Nope. Yeah, that's it. It's now Eduardo's turn.
So I take out my little hammer. That's my weapon. And so he just stabbed me. I'm in view of the other people.
Aren't you a warlock?
Am I? I'm like a demon kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not pulling out the magic yet. So I pull out my little hammer, and I see the other folks fighting. So I take this is my cue to start swinging. So I swing for his fat ugly face, and I say it. I say out loud, "This is for your fat ugly face." What should I add to it?
It's your strength.
Strength. At the end.
What'd you get? Oh, nothing.
What the fuck?
It's roll.
Yeah. Damn it. What's his armor class?
That actually hits him.
Oh, he's a weak boy.
So
I hit him in the fucking face.
You roll a 13, and what's this, a little hammer?
Yeah.
Okay, you take the hammer and you kind of like rear it back and you swing it upside his head. How much damage do you do?
I guess I got open too. That's not what that is.
Take your time. I can cut this out and post.
I got it. 3. It's never mind. It's 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1. That's it.
Yeah, it's a little boy. And it's 3 damage or 4 damage.
Okay. So you bring this hammer across his face and kind of clip his jaw with it. He kind of staggers backward. He shakes it off. He rips into his pocket, pulls out a little butt spice and goes,
Oh god.
and he is now enraged. We now cut to Michael. Take your time.
All right, sorry, I'm back. So I'm on top of the RV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. So you get an action, like you can, and you get like a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but
If
you
you
can
have
only,
some.
Yeah, if you have an ability that lets you use it.
Okay. So I wanna take a shot at this guy from the top of the RV, but then I wanna dash in and get close
Okay. You
after.
Can do
Like I wanna jump down and
Absolutely.
go after him. I don't know if that counts as one action.
No, because you
Or
you
what?
have movement and then you have.
Yeah.
Okay, well then yeah, that's what I want to do, and I have a bonus action that lets me dash too. So maybe I want to get a little closer than shoot. All right, so I'm gonna just pull my pistol out, but I'm not aiming to kill this guy.
Okay.
I'm aiming for his like kneecap.
Non-lethal. Got you.
Yeah. +5. Damn. 13.
Oh, you rolled everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So 13, it just barely misses it. So,
Okay.
So he kind of you fire a gun at him and he's instantly like taken aback and he kind of like doubles backward. And he looks you in the eye. You can tell he's now gunning for you. It is now his turn actually. He rips another vial out from his pants. He kind of like reaches in and pulls one
He
out.
says he have.
Yeah. And this one he throws directly at your forehead. Let me see. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, a 16 hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, he does 4 damage, and then there is an effect. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Where's Constitution? I get +1. 20. Plus. I got a 13 on that.
Okay. It does not work. It actually, this potion smacks into your forehead, and it kind of like sprinkles all over your face, and instantly kind of like is absorbed into your skin. And the second you absorb this, the hair on top of your head, your face, your arms, it starts bushing out with hair. You start growing hair, like long ass hair all over your body. You instantly become, you almost look like an ape because you get some big chest hair, a big bushy beard, your hair, and it's just getting longer. It's a little slower than what I'm describing, but it's happening, and this hair is coming out of you like you're a fucking, like those Play-Doh toys. It's just, you're growing hair. It's a hair growth potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Frank's
is,
like, what the fuck?
Buffalo.
we cut back to the guy that JP is his name, the drug addict, and he takes some of the butt spice and kind of rubs it into his knife for some reason. It doesn't do anything. He just is hoping it will do something, and he goes to swipe at you. He's going straight for your shoulder blade.
I have an answer.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, you are good then. He misses, and he kind of even like stumbles over, and he's right in your way. We now cut to Alex.
Okay, so I see that this guy just threw a vial at Frank, and I'm still very, very angry. So I'm gonna try to attack him again with my hand axe. I'm trying to aim for like just his torso.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So for damage, d6 plus 3. I put a slash in there. Didn't mean to do that. What did I just do? Hold on. 1d6 plus 3. Okay, 7
7. Okay.
damage.
Uh,
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I get I get +2 to that, so 8, 9.
okay. Where did you hit him at?
In the torso.
So you rear back and slam your hammer into his torso, knocking him.
It's an axe.
Your axe. Holy shit.
Hand axe.
Hand axe.
Yeah.
It sticks right here in his shoulder blade, and he's even kind of like momentarily lifted off the ground, and you slam him onto his back into the ground, and you kind of pull your axe out, and he starts to roll over to get back up, but he is currently prone. So it is now Eduardo's turn.
He's stumbling, right?
He's stumbling.
All right, so I try to grab him and throw him to using his momentum to throw him into the nearest wall.
Okay, the nearest wall to you, I would say, is probably the wall of the RV, actually.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you guys are
I
over
can
by
do
us
that.
now?
Yeah,
Can I
they're
do
kind of the fight has kind of been bringing them towards you.
Nice.
What would that be? Strength?
Yeah, just roll to see if you roll like you're gonna hit him, and I'll tell you if you grab him or not.
Gotcha.
Or would I do a strength check against that?
They're going to strength check?
Yeah, let's do a strength check, and we'll make it like an action.
Gotcha.
You're
I'm
trying to
checking my
grapple.
strength.
There might be a grappling thing or athletics or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can grapple with people.
Would that be a grapple?
Before the next
Okay.
session, like I'll watch a couple
God
of
damn.
videos on fighting, but
Damn it.
got a 9. Okay, you go to grab him, and it's just like a movie. He like walks backward, and you kind of like do this thing. You're basically hugging yourself, and he steps back.
Miss.
I'll let you go ahead, and since he's right there, you can make an attack.
Like what?
You can like pivot and make an attack if you'd like.
Okay, I'll make an attack. I go straight hammer to the top of the foot.
Foot. Okay. Roll for it.
Yes, sir.
Kind of describe it a little more if you hit it.
Okay. So he stumbles. I try to grab him, mess up, and he's kind of getting his feet back. And I rear back, and I try to go for a cooler spot, but I lose my balance. And as I'm falling, I see that there's a lot of momentum kind of towards his feet. And so I aim for the very top of his foot, knowing I'm going to eat it anyway.
Okay. And you hit a 14. That's a hit.
Sick. Sweet boy.
What do you roll for damage?
Same thing.
You get a gnaw on this guy's foot?
It should do poison damage.
Yeah, just for how stinky you are.
Yeah, his infected mouth.
Festering mouth.
Sick. 4.
4?
Yes.
4.
Jeez. You're not a heavy hitter, man.
No.
Okay. Michael.
Okay, so Alex Benny is within 5 feet of this guy, correct? Because they were just tussling? Okay, well then I'm gonna use
Didn't you
sneak
dash
attack.
down to this guy or something? Like,
Yeah, but so I'm gonna shoot at him again in the leg, but I'm just gonna kind of like quickly, like in a sleight of hand way, just pull it out, pop him while he's focused on Alex, so I can use sneak attack because it says if there's an enemy within 5 feet, I don't have to have advantage to be able to do it or whatever.
Yeah. So it just happens.
No, so I have to roll for it, I think, to see if it hits. But once per turn, I can do extra 2d6 damage on top of my normal damage.
Okay.
So I gotta roll for it. I'm gonna roll to the leg this guy. 3. Oh wait, no, plus 5. I got a 15.
Okay. Describe what happens. You hit him.
Okay, so very quickly, I have my gun out, and I had just jumped off the RV, and I run up, and I see Benny's, fighting with the guy. And mid, stride, I just pull the pistol up and pow, shoot, hip fire right at the guy's kneecap.
As you're walking towards him. Okay. How much damage
Yeah.
did you do?
Well, let's roll.
Cool.
So I do this roll, 3 plus 3. 15.
Okay. 15 damage. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sneak attack's powerful.
Yeah, sneak attack's pretty busted.
You do this, and I don't know if, like, it hits bone and, like, it breaks apart this pistol cartridge that you just shot at him or whatever. Like, the bullet explodes on impact, and it fucking, like, it shreds the back of his cab, and he completely falls over. And, like, he's able to stop himself, so he's not exactly prone, but he is gushing blood. He looks like he's in a bad state. Not about to die, but look about to be rendered unconscious, at least. It is now his turn, though. He reaches into his pocket.
He's still gonna go.
Grabs another potion.
Oh my god.
And goes to slam it directly on Benny's head.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't know when to stop.
17 hits, right?
Yeah, barely. That is
Wow.
my armor class. Yeah.
Okay, so he straight up like slams this bottle into you, and kind of a blue fluid pours over your head. It kind of gets into your joints and stuff. Instantly, you start like you look at your hands and they start shrinking, like until you're about at least half your regular size.
It's my turn.
Actually, it is JP's turn. So JP, he reaches for his knife again. He's got his knife, got a little bit of butt spice on it, and he kind of holds it like this, and he jumps at Caesar, and goes to stick the knife directly into your neck.
Oh, what a bitch.
God, I was really thinking these guys would quit.
Yeah, six doesn't hit you, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Go weak boy.
Okay. Your move. Actually, Alex's move.
I think that.
So, as I shrink, I look at him and I say, "You shouldn't have done that." And then I'm gonna try to get my arm around this guy and choke him out.
Okay.
So that's a grappling roll, I guess, plus strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your strength though? It's like what, +3 or something? What is it?
Should this be? It's +3 for regular strength. You think this could be athletics? I feel like it's a pretty athletic thing to do.
It is pretty athletic, but
You want me to do strength? I can do a strength roll if you want me to.
no. Yeah, do strength. Do strength.
Okay. 16.
16, you grab him and you wrap your arm around him. You're a little
So I'm
smaller
like, I have-
now. You kind of had to jump up, and your legs are kind of dangling down this guy's like legs and shit.
You RKO this motherfucker.
Yeah, you're holding the hell out of him, and you start choking him out. And roll for damage. Just unarmed.
So I guess
I
an unarmed strike. Okay. So it's gonna be actually. Whoa! I get a guaranteed 4 damage with an unarmed strike. Okay, so it's 4 + 5. That's 9 damage.
Jesus.
Oh wait, no, hold on, no. I'm sorry, 6 damage. I did that wrong.
You kind of start pulling his neck back, and he's choking, reaching for vials and stuff. You kind of roll over on your side, and bring him down to the ground with you, and slam his temple directly into the pavement. He is now unconscious.
Nice.
Seeing that his friend is unconscious, JP drops his knife and puts his hands up. Whoa! I didn't think we were beating people up around here. I didn't think you were gonna kill the man. What the fuck, man? Are you... What? Stop! I give up. I give up.
Frank turns around and looks at the guy, and still, deadpan look on his face. And is Benny still Shrank?
He is still Shrink.
Damn. Okay, never mind. Well, I walk up to him and I say, "Your buddy Bill over there told me that if I let you guys walk away and leave, he would tell your boss about me. Tell him my name. Tell him all of our names. Tell him Mickey Mancuso sent Frank, Benny, and Caesar, and this is what they did to your fucking boy. Take him and get the fuck out of here."
All right, man. All right, look. I'm sorry. Okay, are we good? We're good. He grabs.
If you leave in
he
the
grabs
next fucking 5 seconds.
He grabs his dude and starts dragging him up the stairs. Immediately starts up the little RV and chugs away. He's out of there.
Before that, as I had him restrained, could I pat him down, see if any of the stupid potions left?
He does have 1 potion left.
I take that last potion. I'm using it.
On yourself?
Fuck it. No, I'm just holding it for future use.
Okay.
We will use it in the future.
Just.
Am I still hairy as fuck?
Yeah, you're still hairy. You're gonna have to shave, or it's not gonna go away. You're no longer growing though.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that situation, and it ends with him driving off, and you guys are just kind of standing in this parking lot, looking around at each other. You guys say anything to each other?
Frank's looking at himself. He goes, "I gotta buy a fucking razor now. This is ridiculous."
How are you feeling, Caesar?
I didn't get hit.
Yeah, no one really got hit.
I get the chum chum sauce out of one of my jacket pockets, and I get my finger in it.
He's eating sauce. As you hear that,
Celebrating.
instantly
Celebrating.
you hear a siren. All right. By the way, Alex's potion kind of wears off within like 30-40 seconds. It's a couple minute long potion, and he starts growing again. Like that's.
I exit my rage as well.
Yeah. So you guys are just kind of sitting there, huffing and puffing, and then police sirens start to go off. What do you guys do?
We should get out of here.
I agree.
As you guys say that, 3 cruisers pull into the parking lot, and about 6 officers pull out. They've got their guns pointed at you. They say, "Not another move. Don't take a step. You're coming in with us." You guys say anything?
So are they surrounding us
No,
completely?
They have surrounded you almost completely. It
But is there one direction I could look where they wouldn't see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm sure you can do that.
I turn that direction and I put the drugs in my mouth
Okay. You actually
and close it.
you can swallow them because you have a little compartment in your stomach where you can
I swallow them. That's what I do.
Okay, so
Okay.
Do I recognize any of these cops, Trip?
you do recognize one cop.
What's his name?
His name is Garbage Greg.
Hey, yo, Garbo, how you been, my buddy?
Hey man, keep your distance, man. We're not doing this today.
Hey, come on, Garbo. I know you gotta put a scene in front of your friends, but look, it's me.
You ain't my friend, man. You bit my mom. You bit my mom. You're not my friend.
Oh, man.
Hands up! Hands up! And as you do this,
All right.
as you say this, right? To the left, a bird cop has his sights trained on. He's an Aarakocra, which is like they're kind of like falcon people, pretty much. He's got his sights trained on what's his name, Benny, and he actually approaches Benny very quickly to apprehend him. There's cops approaching all of you, and they're putting cuffs on you. They're handcuffing you. They're turning you around, putting you on the ground. And the one that approaches Benny is a bird person. Benny, I'm going to need you to, because it's such a stressful situation, he's coming at you. I'm going to need you to roll, with disadvantage, a Constitution saving throw. Benny is very afraid of birds and will go into a panic attack if one touches him.
Oh my god, I got a 6.
Why didn't that happen in the cab earlier?
It wasn't aggressive,
Wow.
and he kind of just like let it slide because they're working together.
I'm only addressing it for the fans that are gonna ask in the comments.
I dodged it. I leaned over a little bit.
What was
Those
that?
guys are straight. I failed. I got a 6.
Okay, so listen, buddy. You start freaking out. You instantly turn, smack this guy in the head. You don't let anyone get cuffs on you, and you're freaking out. And you go to like slam onto this bird guy and murder him, right? And right as you go to do that, bzz, you get tased in the face and are instantly rendered unconscious.
Dang.
Scene cuts there. We open a couple hours later. You guys have been booked, processed, and now you are sitting in an interrogation room with 2 cops right in front of you. The cops, Garbage Greg, and another guy. You see his badge says tomato on it, in like quotation marks. And it kind of looks as if Benny, you're kind of seeing this through your eyes because things have been kind of nothing's really been going on. I'm sorry, let me change the music really quick, and then we'll get back onto this.
Hey, do you have a pen?
Is bird on bird racism like a? It's a concept in this order.
Or shitty, anything shitty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
kind
you
of,
for the music once again. Link to the channel
Sorry
in
for this to
the.
go through too, because this is weird. Okay, so you guys have kind of been sitting in this processing hole for a couple hours now. No one's really talked to you. You guys have had a few conversations, but this seems like the first time they really come to speak to you. Camera set up on the corner. Benny, you are now coming to. And Benny, I need you to actually roll a perception check real quick.
Okay, perception. +3. Okay, I got a 20.
Benny, instantly you notice something is up, right? With your parts. You notice a little pin on your neck has been removed. And someone has been rooting around and, like, looking through you or examining you for whatever reason. Do you say anything about this?
I look at the cop and I say, "So what did you find in my neck?"
Greg looks at you and he said, "We didn't even touch your neck, man. I don't know what you're talking about."
I look at him and I kind of tilt my head down and I say, "You have no idea what I'm made of or how I work. You think I don't know what I've been tampered with? How about you try again and tell me what you found?"
You're not really in the position to be intimidating anybody. And besides, like I said, it wasn't me. It was the guys down in, you know, the guys who had to, like, process you. They had to make sure you were, no longer freaking out. They were trying to get into your system. Guess they couldn't figure it out. Didn't find anything interesting. That's all I know, man.
Then he kind of disengages and looks away from the guy.
The other guy, the other cop, Tommy the Tomato. His name is, his official name is...
Government name.
I don't have
So it's Garbage Greg and Tommy Tomato are interrogating us?
Well, let me get that a little better for you. Because his name is not just Garbage Greg. His name is Greg Keener, but everyone calls him Garbage Greg. And, I mean, talk to him about it if you want to. And the other guy, his badge says Tommy Dresden, but his nickname is Tomato. Everyone calls him Tomato. They're sitting here with his camera. They're talking to you, leaning in. He says, Tommy says, listen, fellas. You guys have been kind of busy this morning. 2 days ago, I'd never heard of any of you. I mean, except for you, Caesar. You're kind of a legend around here, but we don't gotta talk about that. And so listen, guys. What's going on? You working for Mickey? No takers? No biters? Really?
Is there a silence? Are we all together?
Yeah, you're all together in the same room.
Frank says, "Officer, respectfully, I would like to speak to my lawyer."
Lawyers are on the way.
Well, then I will be providing no comment until I have spoken to mine. And he leans back.
Wow, playing tough guy, huh? I can't say I didn't expect it from you. I mean, look at you, you're a fucking work of art. You're so fucking hairy, I don't understand. But, listen, man.
I'm just staring at the guy.
There's nothing none of y'all want to tell us. We can make this pretty good for you. We can make life pretty easy for you. Alright, we got a little arrangement with Mickey. Maybe we can have an arrangement with you, too.
I reach in. I say, I got something to tell you, folks.
By the way, Tomato is a fire genasi. So he's got red skin, thick black hair. It's kind of curly. It falls to about here, and you see around his police uniform, he's got like a band, a strip of metal around his arm, and it seems to be like stuck on his arm. And so you were saying something, Caesar?
I lean in and I say, I got something to tell you guys. Something y'all should know.
Greg leans forward. He's like, "What is it, Caesar?"
Good chum chum sauce down at the Good Burger for Zombies. Yeah, busting. Y'all need to get down there right away.
He kind of eyes the corner of your mouth and sees some like dried, like white, clearish chum chum sauce sticking there. It kind of looks like cum, and he just kind of like he doesn't want to talk to you about it any further. No takers, really? This is garbage. Garbage talks like that.
Yeah, I got a question. You got cum on your face?
It's not me. It's your friend with cum on his face.
You got cum on your face?
Hey, answer the question, Gabo. He didn't answer it. You deflected.
He's clearly talking to you. You got cum on your face.
I was talking to you, Greg. I was talking to you, Greg.
I don't have no cum on my face.
Motherfucker.
Nah, man. The only one with fucking cum on his face is fucking.
I'm elbowing CJ. I said, get a load of this guy, all this fucking cum on his face.
Nah, man. That's other Greg. That's cool, Greg. We don't fuck. I fucking hate.
Look at that Jackson Pollock thing with all the
What?
Garbage Greg, more like cum face Greg.
Oh my god. Don't make this a thing, bro. I fucking. The fact that people call me garbage to begin with is just whack. I mean, they caught me eating a Twinkie out of the garbage one time, and they called me
Yeah,
garbage.
except it wasn't a Twinkie, it was a guy's dick. Yeah, it was cum on your face.
Okay, I can see this is getting nowhere, man. He stands up and clicks off the
Keep
camera.
my fucking lawyer cum face.
Trevor, the whole time that they're having this interaction, I'm staring the fire genasi down. Does he say anything to me?
Not a word.
Okay, I keep staring at him. In the eyes.
He stares back. He's actually the one that gets up and finally clicks off the camera, and he crosses his arms. Listen, guys. We had to bring you in. Okay? No hard feelings. It's a little hazing thing we do for Mickey. Most of the police department here were in Mickey's pocket. I get it. He likes to see if any of his guys would turn on him. Just an official thing we have to do. We figured none of you would talk. Half the time they don't. But if they do, we gotta report it to Mickey. Get rid of them. So, you guys passed the test. I guess you guys can go if you want. But, actually, I need to talk to the robot a little bit longer. Might go to your cells and get the other two. But, as for now, Benny, just you and me. What's going on? And the other two, you're good to go to your cell.
As Frank's walking out, he says, hey, before you go meet Mickey, why don't you wipe that fucking cum off your face?
There's no fucking cum on my face, man. I don't
Yeah,
have
whatever, bitch.
Oh my god, you guys walk out the door and you see another detective, also very hairy himself. You see his badge says Hawthorne on it, and he's got actually a detective badge. He's wearing like a suit and he's got a detective badge. His name says Detective Hawthorne. And he's just kind of standing out there leaning up against the wall. And
Detective who?
Hawthorne.
Okay.
Henry Hawthorne. He looks at you two as you walk out and he says, just take a seat. We're waiting on your buddy to get out, and then we'll all go to the cell together. You understand?
How long do we have to stay here?
10 minutes max. I'm sure your boy's not gonna say anything.
No, but I mean in jail.
It's usually he only holds them for the night. You'll be out tomorrow, I hear. This is honestly
Fuck, you guys got any raises in this fucking bitch?
Raises?
Yeah, I need to fucking shave. Can you see me?
Yeah, I'll get some. I'll get a guy to come and cut you up. But,
I need some clippers too, electric.
No, you're not getting any
What
clip. I'll have a guy come and
You
clip
see, this shit it'll take forever with a fucking straight razor. Come on, I need some electric clippers. I need a guard on that. I need a, you know?
Okay, there will be one in your sale. I'll have one put in your cell. But listen, guys.
What the fuck just happened to the accent?
This guy's supposed to be country, and I keep forgetting about it. This is a new
Okay,
guy.
well, just give me some fucking clippers and a razor, man. God damn.
All right. And he like picks up a radio. He says, "Can we get some electric clippers and cell 42, please? Thank you." He kind of closes it back. He's like, "Take a seat. We're just waiting on your friend." And then we cut back to the inside. Tomato and Greg, they're just looking at Benny. "Saw you were eyeing me," said Tomato.
I look him
up?
in the eyes, and I say, I've never met a fire genasi before. How about I cut you open and see how you work?
Listen, buddy. I get you're mad about it, but it's just how things work around here. We don't really value privacy around here. The precinct.
Well, I don't really value human lives.
Oh, fuck. Well, I can see we're getting nowhere. I thought maybe you were gonna snitch. Tell me a little something, something. Camera's off. You can say whatever you want. I'm not afraid.
I'm done. Let me out.
Okay. You get up. You walk out.
Okay.
So now all three of you in the hall, and you're just it's this guy, this big, you know, he's got a thick beard, nice, like, you know, closely cropped hair. He's wearing a detective suit, like I said. And he starts walking. You guys are following behind him. He's taking you to his cell. There's a guard bringing up the rear. He's got a big gun on him. He's watching you guys closely. You guys have none of your weapons on you, and you're about to be changed into. You've actually already been changed into prison uniforms as well, because you're gonna have to sit through the night. As he's walking, he starts talking a little bit. Hey, I'm real sorry about them too. They're kind of fucking idiots, if you know what I mean. Is everyone okay?
It's just
That'd be great when I
itchy.
get my clippers.
It's just itchy.
Itchy. You look like you're always itchy, buddy.
Itchy. Wow. Okay. We'll see. Okay.
Listen, guys. I'm still kind of new to how things run here in this precinct. I'm a recent transfer myself, but I mean, look, I don't know. It seems like everyone here is in the pocket of somebody. I don't know how all that works. I just look. Those guys are idiots. They're coming at you, expecting you to be someone you're not. They're expecting you to tell you information. That's not how you guys operate. I understand that. All right. So if you ever want to do some jobs for some police, but you know, maintain your standing in whatever criminal empire, we can keep it all under the radar. And I wouldn't ask you guys to do anything that I don't think you guys would be willing to do. You understand? We can keep it dirty. You know? We'll do whatever we got to do. I think we've got a really nice opportunity here. I got things I'm trying to get done in this precinct as well.
Detective Henry it was?
Yeah. Some of the guys,
Henry.
they call me... I'm Henry Hawthorne.
Awesome.
Some of
That's
the
great,
guys,
Henry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Your introduction. I just, Henry, I would really love a cigarette.
He reaches out a cigarette. He actually reaches out. He pulls a cigar out of his coat pocket and hands it to you. Smoke up, buddy.
Mazel tov.
Alpha, you're light.
You
Yeah.
light?
Mhm.
And I lean back.
Okay, you guys are now entering into your cell. No one really cares that you're smoking. I guess you finish it. There's a razor there, and you're able to start shaving yourself.
I had to shave my whole fucking body.
Yeah.
There's just hair growing all over me and my back and my butt, everywhere.
Are there
My back, butt, and balls.
Jesus Christ. Are there any reflective surfaces in the cell? Like any kind of polished metal or anything?
There is a sink, like a water fountain, that you can look at your...
I want to try to look at my neck and see if they actually took anything out of the compartment in there.
You open it up, look inside. It does not look like anything has been taken out. Anything at all. It looks like they just kind of examined you.
Yeah.
Henry Hawthorne, he's still kind of leaning up against the cell. He's like, think about what I said. I'm willing to work with you, and I'm willing to not make you break your morals while you're at it. You understand? We can work together. Mutual wishes. I can help you out. Anything you need in the precinct, and maybe you could do a few jobs for me. All right? Some things are required. Sometimes I need to go outside the law to get what I need done. You understand? So, we'll see what we can do. And trust me, I won't make you go against any of your own. Alright? I'm trying to keep it as friendly as possible. And he kind of reaches in, he kind of puts his arm around Mickey, and he kind of pulls you in close. He's like, I'm with y'all till the end. And Mickey, you kind of get the sense that...
Who's Mickey?
No, I'm sorry. Frank. He grabs Frank around the shoulder, kind of pulls you in as you're shaving your beard. And Frank, you kind of get the sense that this guy is very trustworthy. Like you get the sense that this guy is telling the truth. He's not going to ask you to do anything you don't want to do. He's just trying to get things done. He's new in the precinct, new in town. Very trustworthy.
I'm shaving the underside of my neck, and I go, I tell you what, Henry. If I ever decide I want to work with you, I'll be in touch.
All right. Have a good night, boys. And he walks away. With that, Night falls. Each of you end up going to sleep and taking
Oh.
a nap. Even you, Alex, at a certain point around like 10 p.m., you get this overwhelming sense that like you need to like conserve energy, and so you basically shut down all motor functions aside from like, you know what I'm saying, and you basically go into like a paralysis mode.
Okay.
Next morning, there's some screaming and some shouting that wakes you up in the precinct. People are kind of scrambling around. Something big is going down. Something is happening, and you guys don't know what. You see police rush by your cell. You see them talking into mics. Are you serious? Are you serious? Is this really happening right now? And one guy, you even hear say like, "Holy shit, bro! What are we gonna do?" And all this culminates in Garbage Greg walking by your cell and looking at you guys, and just kind of crosses his arms. He's like, "Y'all really should have talked to me when you had the chance. You guys are gonna regret that now." And he walks away. You guys say anything as he does that?
Get that fucking cum off your face, bitch.
He has like some frosting because he just ate some donuts, so it looks like he actually
Garbage
has...
Greg. Hey, Garbage Greg. It don't work to wipe the cum off your face if what you're using is a cum rag, Greg.
God.
You're just smearing. You're not picking none of it up.
This morning.
There's no
You're just
fucking
smearing.
cum on my face, man. I don't know why you guys keep
You're smearing it.
Oh, it's probably toothpaste when you brush your teeth with a fucking dick.
Get the thing out the mouth, Greg.
I'm out of here. He walks away.
Get the thing out the mouth.
You guys are kind of left to sit here. You were told you were going to get out in the morning. Morning's passed. Time passes. You're now in to the afternoon, and no one's come to get you. No one's even come to say anything to you yet.
This is fucking bullshit. I'm fucking starving.
All right.
Frank standing up.
Benny's standing up too. Benny's ready to get out. He's purchased the door. How tough does the metal look on this door?
It looks like, I mean, you could maybe break it if you needed to.
Well, let's
Break this
go
shit
for
open,
it.
Benny. Goddamn.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. A voice from the corner of your cell.
Yeah, pedophile in here.
A pedophile, Frank? Really? You guys turn to see a vampire in the corner.
Oh god.
The same
this
vampire
guy.
from earlier. You boys. We're all in trouble. I mean, that's all I have to say, really. Mickey is dead. Someone killed him last night. Nobody knows who. This complicates things, as you can imagine. You three are the only three that we know for a fact are innocent, given your standing where you are now. That means I need you guys to get out of here. And I need you guys to get back to the villa and start helping us figure this shit out. Do you understand?
So, Benny turns to him and says, "So you do want me to break the lock? So you stop me mid breaking this lock to tell me to go and break the lock?"
Because you don't. Once you break that lock, you guys don't have time to talk and plan things out.
Oh.
You didn't bring us a fucking car? You just fucking showed up?
I couldn't get here earlier. Hold on. Let me fix my voice. I couldn't get here earlier. Believe me, I tried. We've been trying to contact you all afternoon, but it seems the police are holding our calls up. Seems they found out Mickey died too, and well, they're in Mickey's pocket, and I guess they're worried about their payment, so they're not letting anybody out. I think they're gonna hold you against your will. Maybe try to get some extra money, extra profit out of whoever steps up next. We don't have time for that. You guys have to get out of here immediately.
Alright, goddamn. Break the fucking door, Benny.
Wait
Pedophile
a
vampire.
second. I'm not a pedophile vampire. Y'all don't even know my name, man. My name is Bitey.
Oh my god.
He kind of unfurls his hand, and you see 3 shivs made out of toothbrushes. You don't
What
need
the fuck?
I believe you need weapons if you plan to get out of here.
Goddamn. And Benny grabs one.
Meet me at the villa. And he kind of backs into the wall and like turns into a bat and then flies out.
I don't take one because my hands are better than that stupid chip. Anyways,
It's a fucking toothbrush.
Trevor, did that count as a long rest for me? Do I get a reset of my rages?
I would count it more of a short rest.
Okay. So I enter a rage for the last time. I say, "You guys ready?" As my eyes turn red, my fake lids narrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll for a disadvantage.
Are we in prisoner clothes?
You are in prisoner clothes, but your clothes are somewhere in this prison facility.
Hey, before we
Trevor,
go, I
what'd you
gotta
say?
find my suit.
Okay, I gotta find mine too. What did you say, Trevor, about the roll?
Roll a strength check.
Did you say with disadvantage?
No, just strength check. I might have said.
Okay, I get an advantage because I'm raging.
Yes.
Okay, RR 2 D20 plus strength 3. Okay, I got 23.
God damn! You take this and you straight up like.
Oh.
You take this and straight up bend the bars, like close and push the door open. It falls down and you guys are good. You guys
All right, I'm running.
Exit. Okay, you guys get out and immediately as you leave your cell, you turn to your right and leaning up against a wall, smoking on a cigar, Detective Hawthorne. Wonder when y'all would get out of there. That door on the room, on the right there, storage. It's where your weapons are. Come back, let's have a conversation in a couple days or so. And hey, be careful. Police are on your ass.
Hey, you got another cig?
He flicks another one at you.
I catch it in my fingers.
Hey, rest in peace, Mickey Mancuso.
As I'm running past you, I light it and then slam through the storage door. Because I have to keep going to stay in this rage. If I stop, I'll exit. So I'm
you just light it like you just blur past and the cigarette's lit.
Yeah.
You kind of like tackle into this door and push your way in and find a chest with all your shit. And I guess you just start like dragging it out.
Yeah. I throw it against the wall and break it open.
Awesome. Yeah, so I follow you in there and I'm putting my suit on and everything, getting dressed and all that, looking at myself in the mirror, doing some shit. What do you do, Caesar? Do you keep the prisoners' clothes?
I do. I just put all my clothes on top of it.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
I say this shit, it's itchy, but it's exfoliating.
Oh yeah.
Is my gun in here?
I rip out of my prisoner's clothes and put on my suit. Where do we find his gun?
Yeah, you guys find your guns. You guys find everything. Everything's in there.
Okay.
Frank cocks his gun and
Can I do a retcon?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
up?
retcon.
So during our time in the cell, I was looking at my spells, so I'm doing this now. I do a Find Familiar. It takes an hour to cast, so that would be within the time I did it.
Okay.
And I summoned a poisonous snake, and he was curled up in my hand, and now he's in one of my various pockets, just for future reference.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you have an arcane focus, Eduardo?
It's the sauce packet of
Oh, love it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
but the half-eaten.
It's anything that I can beg off somebody.
Yeah, it has to be food. Is like a specific thing.
It has to be begged.
All right.
It's food product.
All right, boys, let's go solve a fucking murder.
All right, you guys actually like the halls are pretty empty of this cell. It seems like people are off doing shit. A lot of calls are being heard right now. A lot of like cops are out on patrol. You guys actually make it all the way to the front desk until you encounter any kind of resistance at all, and it's just like the secretary who's like, you guys can't be doing this, and she's just like, please go back to your cell, like God, get out of here, and she's trying to convince you guys to go. What do you guys say?
Hold on, I want to check my inventory.
Trevor, can we say that there was a warhammer in that armory room that I took, and that's where I got the warhammer from?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. I opened up my chest cavity, and I placed that random vial that I got off that guy. I said, "Here's a tip." This is the random potion vial, and I keep walking.
She like.
I was gonna give her some money too, but I don't have any. I don't think.
She goes to pick it up and like opens it and goes to like sniff it, and some of it kind of drips on her, and she instantly turns into a puddle of ooze. It's a puddle potion. It turns you into like just a small like fucking puddle of water.
Oh,
And
shit.
There's no real
Okay.
use to that potion.
Great.
So she's
Perfect.
gone
Came in handy.
now, and then
Oh my god.
standing in front of you in the doorway, you guys look up and see Garbage Greg, and he's got even more white shit like crumbed up on his face, and he looks at you and he says, "You guys aren't going nowhere. You should have bit my mom, Caesar." And he starts running at you. You guys want to fight him or what?
Am I still in a rage?
You're still in a rage.
I want to freaking hit this guy over the head with this warhammer so hard. I want to see his brains hit the wall. I hate this guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how good you roll for it because he's coming
Okay.
straight for Caesar. I'm gonna say you have an attack of opportunity, and we're not even gonna roll initiative for this.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
Okay, you get a 17, and what's your damage?
Oof. Okay, hold on. 1d10 plus 3. I did 11 damage.
Jesus. You take and you smack this guy over the head, and he instantly collapses onto the ground, and he falls just straight up like he's knocked completely unconscious. And you guys see a little Ziploc baggie fall out of his pocket, and it looks like a Ziploc baggie full of cum is what it looks like to you.
Jeez.
Hey,
Christ.
so he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Frank takes the notebook out of his pocket that he had from earlier, and he rips a page out, and he says, "Next time, wipe the fucking cum off your face, bitch." And he leaves the note on the ground. He says, "All right, boys, let's get out of here."
You guys leave. You guys get out of there, no problem. And you are now walking around the town.
Where are we at on the map?
Where?
Okay, so on the map, you guys are right next to the prison. The prison is... I had a prison. I have to find it. Oh, actually, you guys are not at the prison. You guys are at the police thing. So you see the gate to get out of the town?
At the
At
top?
the top?
Yeah. And then to the right, there's a small building that has like these like blue domes on it. That's the police
Yeah.
department.
Okay, so we're pretty far away, so we need a car.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need to find a vehicle of some sort. There are cars speeding past on the street, pretty wildly. It's it's middle of the day. You guys are dressed pretty normally. You guys can probably do whatever you want to do.
Anyone got money for a cab?
I kind of pat myself down and I pull out the butt spice that I stole from the the people. I say, I have this.
Okay, so Benny, you actually have 2 planks to your name. Frank, you have 30 planks, and then this other guy, Caesar, he has 20 planks.
I can get us a ride if we need. I don't think we need to flip. We need to flip any of that sugar to get money for a cab right now.
Sugar.
You guys don't need to sell any butt spice. Okay, so do
No,
you hail
we
a
don't
cab
need that.
then? I assume when
Yeah. I'm just hailing a cab right now.
Cab instantly stops and pulls up, and he's like, "Hey, where you going?" It's a fucking it's a dwarf.
Take us to the Mancuso Villa.
Mancuso Villa, that's all the way across town, man. That's gonna be
Hey,
That was your profession.
you're gonna
What'd
get
you do all
paid,
day?
bitch.
You act like you busy.
All right, man. 10 planks. We'll call it even for 10 planks.
I give him 10 plank.
All
And
right.
I say, you guys can pay me back.
Okay, he takes
Look,
you
I
all the
look
way
at Benny.
to the Mancuso Villa. He starts driving. Where do you sit in this car? Do you guys sit next to each other?
I sit in the
Sit in
middle of
passenger
it.
seat.
Actually, no, this time I make sure that I'm not sitting next to Caesar.
I'm in the
Frank is-
passenger seat. So that's good.
Oh, you're in the passenger seat?
The driver is not happy about that.
It's like normally people get in the back.
He's like, Can you stop? Can you stop getting your skin on my dash? What's going on?
These flakes are disgusting. Ow.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah.
So you guys pull up to the Mancuso Villa, finally. And outside, all you see is there's nobody outside. You see a couple cars parked, but it seems like more cars than would normally be parked at a house. So you guys can go in if you'd like.
Yeah, I guess we should just go in, huh?
Okay, so you guys.
Does it look chaotic? Is
It
there
looks
like?
very chaotic. You can see like kind of like a courtyard through some bushes, and you kind of see a couple people pacing and like scrambling. You see there's a
Are all the
bunch of
cars
armed
nice?
guards. Yes, the cars are really nice. You see a
Nice.
bunch of armed guards. You see some of them like pacing and patrolling. In the window, you can kind of see some people like having an argument. So I assume you enter this compound and just walk straight in.
Yeah.
First person you see is Bitey. Bitey the vampire. His real name is Vladimir or something. Don't worry about it. Just call him Bitey. He's chilling there and he says, "Oh, took you a while to get here, but I knew you'd be here nonetheless.
Yeah,
I
it probably
really-
took you a long time too. You had to find a fucking kid like fucking pedophile.
I'm not one for sexual assault personally. Don't know why you get that impression of me, but you really shouldn't talk to me like that. I was head advisor to Mickey, the consigliere. I'm kind of a notable figure in the Mafia community. Not one you should speak to with such reverence.
It was worth it. I won't say it again. I'm sorry.
Really fine by me. And yes, it did take me a while. I had to flap my wings. Fly all the way over here. Thank you for the concern that I'm sure was genuine.
Oh my god.
This guy's so funny.
Join the others in the common room. You're going to want to
Okay.
meet them. We're going to be discussing
Hate
who
this
the
guy.
new head of the family is pretty soon. But boys, there's really something you
Boys.
need to know. Before you start talking to other people. Mickey dying, this is a big problem for us in the community. Mickey was sort of...
Pedophile community.
He was sort of the glue to the mafias in this region. He kind of kept everything under wrap. Mickey single-handedly has been holding the territory for nearly 30 years with only a few skirmishes here and there. With him dead, there's a power vacuum. I mean, we're pretty on lock with the Canizaro family, and we're sure they'll stay strong, but... I mean, like I said earlier, everyone's a suspect. So, really play it by ear and be careful, okay? And just, whatever you do, stay strong with the Mancuso family. You know, because we're where it's at. Anyways, go into that community hall right there. We're all having a conversation. And with that, you guys walk in, and you see a barrage of just strange figures. Let me see. You guys see... You fucking see a satyr with, like, long arms that kind of, like, dangle on the ground with a creepy smile. You see the nose. You see big toe. You see beans. You see one guy whose face is permanently disfigured into, like, a wide, creepy smile. He's got pale skin and super dark black eyes. Super scary looking guy. You see people of all sorts. You see there's this hyperactive gnome. It looks like he's trying to like lick this other like figure there. You see this guy who kind of looks like an old like martial artist. His name is Chosen. He's just standing there, and then you see a halfling orc who's just like a mid-sized orc who he's eyeing some of the plateware. You see a bunch of people is my point. When you walk in, everyone goes silent. They're looking around, and your arrival kind of sparks something new. And Bitey says, "Everyone quiet now. We have to talk. As you know, Mickey has been murdered. He was killed while sitting atop his throne, seemingly unprovoked. We're doing an investigation. These three here, being the only three that are 100% innocent in the entire town, are heading up this investigation. Are there any objections to this? And with that, you kind of see the dude with the smile step forward. He's like, yeah, I think maybe I should have been in charge. And he's got like wide, creepy eyes. He's like, I mean, I'm the best hunter here. You know, I'm the best at getting information. Maybe you should have let me take charge on this one, boss. And he says, no, Riley, we all know you had problems with Mickey, so we're not going to do that. I need everyone to remain calm. I know without current leadership, things might seem a bit off and strange, but I have good news. Mickey's oldest son, Horseface, will be arriving tomorrow. He was on his own separate job for Mickey, doing his own thing, and he will be taking over as head of the Mancuso crime family. Are there any objections to this? Instantly, the nose steps forward. He's like, yeah, that was my dad too. I really feel like maybe I should be the fucking boss here. Like, what's going on? Like, and he looks like he just ate a whole bunch of butt spice. So,
Oh, the nose is Mancuso's
yeah,
son?
he's his youngest son, and then also Beans is his adoptive daughter. So it's like these three figures are like his children.
Okay.
So the nose is like, I mean, who's to say it can't be me? Who's to say I can't run things around here? And then Bitey just kind of looks him over and he says, your genes say it, sir.
He's wearing jeans that say, I can't be in charge.
No, he's like,
You got skinny jeans on.
you hardly have any Mancuso blood running through your veins. It's clear looking at your fucking build. And, like,
Damn.
the only giant's blood you have has manifested itself in your freakishly large nose.
I whispered to Caesar and Benny, that's big words for a fucking pedophile.
He's a pederast, dude. He's like, alright, you all have jobs to do. Business carries on as usual. Everyone, it's time to go. And as for me, I'll be retreating to my chamber. He kind of like pats this little servant boy on the back, and they walk together to the back of the house. And that's it. Slowly starts to clear out until the only person left in the room with you is Beans. Hey, where have you guys been? Is everything okay? What's up? I mean, I assume you guys were arrested. That's how Mickey always does it. Are you okay?
Yes, we're fine, and I have information to bring back to you.
Information, huh? What you got, buddy?
Yeah. Well, we went over to talk to the nose, and outside Dead Burger, there was this RV with these fucking goons in there. They were selling butt spice and sticky weed. What was it called? Sticky weed?
Sticky grass.
Sticky grass and all sorts of other, fucking shit. Yeah, accoutrements. And what they said was, hold on now, I took notes. His name was William Wallace, and he worked for Half Head Harry, and the Headless is the organization Half Head Harry runs, supposedly. Allegedly, he says they're the next big thing. I wrote that down, and so I don't know. Maybe potentially this is a lead here we could follow.
At the mention of Half-Head Harry, her face kind of becomes flushed. She seems very uncomfortable, like she hasn't heard that name in a long, long time. Are you sure they said Half-Head Harry?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to flush your face.
Hey, you didn't flush my face. My face does that.
But yes, ma'am. It was Half-Head Harry for sure. That is what he said.
This is fucking trouble, and it could have something to do with the murder of Mickey.
That is why I brought it to you, ma'am.
You kind of see a tear roll down her cheek. She says, Mickey, he seemed like a tough dude, but on the inside he was a good man. And I don't know how the city's going to function without him. He was the only one that kept the genie in his place, and, well, I don't know what we're going to do about the Headless. But it seems like it's the perfect lead to follow up on. Listen, the headless half-head Harry, he didn't always go by half-head. He used to go by something
Full head.
a little
Go
different.
ahead.
It was big head Harry.
All right.
Harry Matchling. Listen, boys, I know you guys might not know a lot about the criminal history of Arkney, but it's intense. 10 years ago, there was a halfling crime family, right? So, we took a short intermission. We're back now. Okay, last thing that happened is you guys were having a conversation with Beans. I've since changed your name to the Innocents. That's just what people are going to start calling you because you guys are the only people that could possibly be innocent. So you're not up on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Beans, she was kind of telling you a little bit about Harry. Half-head Harry. Used to go by Big Head Harry back in the day. He no longer goes by that. So this Harry individual, he's been in the town for a while. He's really known around these parts, but
I know.
I thought he was dead, to be honest.
What?
What happened?
His camera's
Sorry,
off.
Sorry, I forgot me.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably meant to mute and didn't.
Okay, so yeah, back in the day, back when Mickey's crime family was still a little smaller, we used to have this guy working for us named Anthony Cannizzaro. You might have heard of him, the genie. He currently runs his own family on the other side of town. Big guy, Anthony Cannizzaro. Everyone calls him the genie, right? He'll get you whatever you need. That's his thing.
I remember that.
Back in the day, he used to be a hitman. He used to paint houses for Mickey. Mickey one time sent him out. I don't really want to get into it, but basically, he shot this guy, half-head Harry, in the back of the head. Everyone thought he was dead. I haven't heard of him long-ass time, but I guess he's back. I've heard the Headless a couple times. Some whispers. Another group being active. Thought it was a small-time group. Never thought Harry'd be behind it, but that's really interesting, guys. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Hey, Frank. You really did that job I asked you to do. And listen, I know you were doing it for Anton, but hey, I appreciate that, man. You guys are really hard workers. I can see it. Listen, Mickey died in this room over here. She kind of gestures to like a dining room that has like a throne in it that he kind of sits in. It's like in the next room over. He's like, we can't really find much, any sense of a struggle. Looks like he was just kind of shot in the back of the head, or in the head, like while I guess he was like dozing off in the chair. He does that sometimes. Maybe someone came up and shot him. I don't know what you guys can find out. Maybe go in there, investigate, look around a little bit. I think your best bet would probably be to talk to the genie. See if maybe there's a way, Half-Head survived, and if he has any way of tracking him down. Go there.
Well, listen, Beans, one of these goons, this Bilg character, he did offer me, he wanted me to work with them. He offered me to betray you guys and work with him. I mean, there's a potential I could work this angle for you guys if this is something you want. I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Can you... She kind of sits there and thinks about it for a little bit. And then finally she settles. She says, Frank, I think that shows great initiative on your part. I really want you to do that for me. If that's something you're open to. But listen, you don't want to see people... You don't want people to see you're playing too many sides. Alright, it's cool with me, but you and me, this has got to be a between us thing. I'm not sure how the new boss is going to like you playing both sides. But as your general, I'm giving you the go-ahead. It's a good idea. Any of you other two, you got any questions for me? Alright, go in that room, investigate, take some time, go see your apartment. Here's your keys. Did I give you your keys? Here's your keys. Here's the keys to your apartment. It's right across the street. Go check it out. Take the keys. You guys share one apartment. It's how we got right now. It's cheaper that way.
It's got 3 bedrooms, right?
Yeah, go take some time. You guys have some downtime right now. It has
there a microwave in it?
It actually only has 2 bedrooms.
You got a microwave?
Microwave? You guys are gonna have to buy a microwave, buddy. I don't know.
Man.
We don't
Does
supply.
come with a fucking microwave?
No,
I'm
we
on the
don't supply
microwave.
no microwaves, man.
It's got a stove?
Why? I mean,
Yeah, you
it's
got a
not
stove.
that.
Who doesn't have a stove, man?
What about a full washer and dryer? It's a full wash, not none of that stack shit, you know, like a full 2 separate washer and
You
dryer.
can purchase a washer and dryer.
It doesn't come with a fucking what?
It's
Does it have carpet in the bedrooms?
No, yes, it has carpet in the bedrooms.
What about the bathrooms? The tile floor?
No, carpet in the bathroom too.
Carpet in the what the fuck? My God.
Pissed.
What the furniture? It's got furniture in
Is
there.
there
It's
like
got-
a, is
it's gotta have
there, is
some
there like a
furniture.
lobby with the microwave? Or
Go
like
look
a
at
common
it. Go
room?
look at it. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
No, I'd
What
like
is
to
the
speak
water?
about it with you while we're here because I mean I feel like you're my liaison. You could be getting I feel like we should have some fucking furniture in the apartment. There's
I
no
feel
furniture
like
in
you
there.
get
Mix
paid
the
money.
microwave.
Well, look here. Here's 20 planks.
What kind of fucking deal is
Go
this?
get yourself some food. Go get yourself something to eat at Dead Burger. Maybe go to Thick Noodle. I don't care what you do. Do what you gotta do. Alright? Look. As for furniture, you gotta talk
My
to
cab ride was 20 plank. It was 10 planks to get here. Is there any way I could be compensated for my cab ride?
Yeah, here's the compensation. She gives you 30
Thank you.
planks.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That 30 planks is all the money that you guys have. So now he has 60, and then everyone else still has 20 and 2. Okay, so you guys are now free. What do you guys want to do? She walks away.
Have a great
Your
day,
own
Beans.
devices. Hey,
Let's go get a microwave.
you too.
Folks.
What are you gonna microwave and what do you need?
Ramen noodles.
Okay. I guess we gotta find a microwave. Yeah, we should probably go do that.
Yeah, we're the Walmart.
Yeah,
you guys
let's
want to
go.
investigate the room where Mickey died at all?
Well, actually, you know what? Let's look around. You know what? Here, I'll go look in the room where they killed Mickey. Caesar, you look around this place for a microwave. I bet there's probably one right around here we can just take with us. No one will, it's just there should be.
Probably got more than one.
Yeah, there ought to be at least. I mean, it's a big fucking complex. It's got to be more than one microwave. They won't miss one.
I like how you think.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's
Benny,
do it.
where you splitting your effort?
Yeah.
You need me.
Yeah. No, Benny. What do you want to do?
What you gonna do, robot?
What
You got
skills do
free
you
will?
have?
Probably don't got no free will.
I need to go charge.
There might be an outlet in the room. I'm gonna investigate. If we can just bring
You,
it in.
you're looking at a 3-prong or a 2-prong situation? You
Yeah.
got
We're
rock-
gonna, like.
It's
How does
not
this
that
work?
simple. There is a purpose-built device.
So where
Goodbye.
is it at?
I turn around, I leave. I turn around, and I leave. I don't see anything else.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you going?
All right. Well,
I will be
Benny's
back
gone.
at the
Let's
apartment.
Look around a little bit. Let's look
Yeah.
around a little bit.
Yeah, you guys all agree to meet at the apartment later tonight, and then you guys all separate, I guess. So,
Alright.
Eduardo, Mr. Caesar, you're kind of just walking around the place, stinking it up a little bit. You're dropping some feathers every once in a while.
getting my stink. Yeah.
Roll investigation.
All right. What's that? Intelligence?
I think-
No, there's actually investigation. It's on there.
Oh, how do I do that?
It's a skill.
Beyond up.
would you?
How do I do an investigation check? How do I do it?
It's just 1d20 plus whatever you roll.
Do you have
Eduardo.
your skill tree up? Do you have your?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I see it.
It's right under.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it.
Me neither.
Okay.
I got -1.
I got 11.
Are we all rolling investigation checks?
No, just
No.
he's looking for a microwave. You look around and instead of a microwave, you find one of those air fryers, like a big air fryer sitting on a kitchen in the kitchen on the
Alright.
shelf. There is a microwave,
Alright.
but it is installed into the wall. What do you?
I look at this microwave, screw it into the wall. What kind of screw? I mean, how strong would this be?
It looks like it was built into the wall, so like there's wood like actually like stuck onto it, like around.
All right, but it would be conceivable that somebody with like tools could get this down.
I could conceive something like that, yes.
Okay.
I have
So
used.
describe the room. I mean, I have an angle. Describe the where am I in the complex? Like the hallway, people walking by. Where am
I would say probably like the far right corner of the complex.
Gotcha.
The only one in this room is there's a like a house cook or whatever, house cleaner, like a maid.
That's
She's
what I
kind of
need.
scrubbing some dishes right now, and you hear like she's got some stir fry on the stove. She's
Gotcha.
whipping something up, real quick.
Gotcha.
And she doesn't even notice you come in. You're so sneaky. So what do you do?
I scramble on over to her.
She doesn't smell him.
Not yet. You're not close.
It's the cook. She's cooking, so that the onions and stuff. And so she's like cooking, right? And like looking down at it, and I poke my head in between her and the bed.
Your beak is like touching. It grazes her nose as you do that, and she's instantly like.
I try to communicate. I'm like, you speak common? Poquito.
Poquito common.
Okay, so I gesture over to the microwave generally, and I'm like, mine. Mine.
Mancuso.
I go,
Mickey
ah.
Mancuso.
He said, no, mine. like before Mickey, Big Mickey, I'm making the circle because it's big. Before he died, he told me, take microwave, take mine.
Roll for persuasion, please. The fact that like I can barely make out what you say half the time adds so much to the comedy of the situation.
Oh, 22.
She says she nods. She thinks she understands, and she instantly goes over to the microwave and starts like prying at it and like trying to like get it out. And she looks at you. She says, "Stuck."
I said, go call somebody big, strong. Go call somebody.
She doesn't understand that part. She keeps prying at it. She's trying to like.
Okay.
There's like a thick piece of wood on the bottom of it. She's trying to like yank it down now.
She has
Okay. I'm like, stay. I say, stay here. I go out to the hallway. I'm waving people down.
Let me think. Okay, so you're in the hallway. You're waving people down. You actually do catch the attention of some guy. It's going to be the kind of like martial artist I told you about earlier.
Okay, strong boy.
He's walking, and you stop him, right? And he kind of just looks at you, and he says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, we got a situation here. Trying to get a microwave off the wall. Mickey said I gotta go take it to the repair shop. Got this little old elf girl. She's not strong. I mean, she ain't that strong. You look like a strong boy. Why don't you come over here, help us? Take 5 minutes out your time, do something nice. Old man, little elf lady. Come on.
Are you old?
He's
Yeah.
old. He's very old.
I'm decrepit.
He also, he's like, let me introduce myself. Chosen Droplet. Just call me Chosen. I don't have a nickname. I don't go by that like everyone else here. Seems kind of, like, redundant. Yeah, I'll help you.
Okay. All right.
So, what's your name? How long you been working with the family?
My name's The Fester. I've been working here a couple years now.
The
You know.
Fester?
Pretty well known around here. You pretty new here?
I've been here a long time, yeah.
I guess we just missed each other because I never seen you. But I don't got no reason not to believe, you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you're the new recruit. I think
Yeah, how
I'm getting
sure?
that from you.
Hey, if that makes you feel better. Let's just go get the next. Okay, we got something to do. You're busy, man. I'm busy, old man. Busy elf girl.
He goes in
Come on,
there
okay.
and, like, just starts ripping apart the wood. He pulls a plank down, kind of like breaks part of the shelf next to it, and is able to kind of finagle this thing out of there. And he's just kind of holding it. He's like, "Is there gonna be anything else?"
Yeah, I'm taking that convention oven too thing. I don't know. You think I could take both of these? You wanna help me walk these to my apartment? Mickey said to fix the microwave, and then I asked about the convention thing. I said, "Can I take it?" I've been seeing them everywhere. I thought they'd be a good addition. He said, "Yeah, I got plenty of them." You know, Mickey. You know, he lives in abundance. He was a generous man.
Yeah. I know Mickey. Mickey was a kind soul. You know, he's really the only reason I work for this family. I should be retired. I'm an old monk. Yeah,
all right.
I'll walk these across to you.
All right.
So
You know,
you guys start walking together. And
Just walking.
no. But before we go, I get the elf girl, and I give her the microwave, and I'm like, follow.
Work. I have work. She kind of gestures at the dishes and the stir fry. Still, like it's starting to smell kind of burnt.
It's got drywall in it.
I'm like, promotion. I'm like, Mickey told me promotion for you. Promotion.
Can you roll one more?
Yes,
persuasion,
I can.
please?
I will.
Promotion.
Eduardo, by the way, you can just if you're having a hard time using like the rolling thing, you can just use your phone if you'd rather. Like you don't have to.
No, I'm getting it down.
He did it fast that time.
Yeah, fast as hell that time.
No.
14. She says, promotion, and she starts walking with you, and you guys got these two guys coming with you, and she actually kind of like she takes the stir fry and kind of puts it in a Tupperware, and she brings that with her too.
That's great.
We cut to Michael. What are you doing in this room?
I'm looking around. I mean, just for anything noteworthy. I have my notepad in my hand. Are there bloodstains on the carpet? Anything? You know, what am I seeing? Do I need to roll investigation?
Roll investigation, please.
Okay. Investigation is what? 2. Not good. I got an 8.
It looks like you kind of smell cleaner. It seems like something happened here and then someone actually cleaned up after it. That's the only thing you gather.
Okay, so let me take notes.
Someone tried to cover it up.
Someone cleaned up the mess here. I walk up to the chair that he was sitting in. And how long has it been canonically since Mickey was killed right now?
Last night. He was killed probably a couple hours
What
ago.
time is it right now?
It's like noon, like 1 o'clock.
And so he was presumably killed in the early hours of the morning
Yeah,
because
like
by the
midnight.
time... Yeah, okay. I'm touching the carpet around where the chair is. Is it moist at all? Can I feel like maybe there's like any cleaner in the carpet or anything like that?
Somewhat moist.
Okay. I'll write that down.
You also...
Carpet.
Something very small catches your attention as you're kind of bending over to do that. And in the back of the chair, right where you would assume Mickey's head would rest, a very fine point, almost like the dot of a pen. A burn mark.
Okay. Fine point burn mark on chair. That's interesting.
And the more you look at it, you kind of like do an insight check on it, please.
Okay. That's just gonna be a straight D20. I have a bonus on. I got a 9.
Just by looking at it, you can tell this definitely seems very, like, whatever did this, it wasn't like a gun or anything, and it seems very advanced. The first thing you think of is, I should probably ask Benny about this. He has the most advanced tech out of anyone, and maybe he could tell you a little more about it.
Okay, cool.
So,
Do I have a like a way of taking a? Do we have smartphones?
yeah.
I take a picture of it with my phone.
Okay, you take a picture, you kind of zoom in on it, and you put your phone back in your pocket. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
I want to look around and see if there's maybe any sign of a struggle. I mean, any shit moved around. Pictures knocked out of place.
It
Like
looks
anything. Maybe
whoever-
imprints in the carpet from where like furniture would have been moved. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything.
Nothing. You're not getting anything.
Okay.
The only lead you have is that small pinpoint in the fact that this place seemed to be cleaned after the attack.
Okay, that's it then. Well, then I take my phone out and I call Caesar. I'm assuming we've been given each other's numbers.
Yeah. So you call Eduardo.
Yeah, I call Caesar.
What's up, man?
Go ahead.
Hey, you on the microwave?
Yes, sir.
You're installing it as we
Nice.
speak.
Okay. Well, I just got done in the room they killed Mickey. I didn't really find too much. I'm gonna head back to the apartment now. Are you on the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll meet
What'd you
guys
find? You
there.
didn't see nothing. You didn't. I mean,
Nah,
next room. Nothing to take. I mean,
it's a wet carpet and a burn mark, but it's not very much. I don't have much to go on. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying it's a transitional period. Like, they're not gonna be noticing if stuff goes missing. Like, we trying to furnish this place, trying to make the place nice.
Oh, are you there right now?
I don't know what kind of part you're town from. What kind of part of town you're from, but part of town I'm from.
You said this a couple times to me now. I'm from a different town. But hey, are you in the apartment right now?
I'm walking in right now. Walking around,
Okay,
locking the
hold
door.
on. Stay on the phone. I'm gonna tell me if you see any like really any needs jumping out at you, like maybe like a coffee table. Like a chair. There's a couple things in here I could probably grab. What do you see?
It looks pretty. I mean, there's a couple of nondescript boxes. I'm assuming these are from the previous tenants.
Fuck! They didn't even get it out of there.
They got it out. I don't know if they got fined for that or what, but I don't know.
Food in the fridge, notably, is one thing.
There's no food
in the fridge.
No food.
Oh.
They got the air out. They got the air set to 68 in here. It's fucking free.
Oh my god! Turn that up. We're gonna run the fucking bill up. Can't be doing it on fucking Jesus. No, but like, what do you think? Should I grab like some bar stools? Like, you think like?
We gotta get something to sit. That's the only thing we got.
Is there like? Do we need a couch?
I would say. I mean, if you can somehow get that by yourself.
No furniture.
Well, I probably
Listen.
There's no fucking furniture.
I'm thinking. Listen. You're not a strong man. So I'm just saying, you get the 3 lightest stools you can find, and we'll make do with what we. I mean.
Alright, yeah, I'll see if I can find like some camping chairs or like a futon.
If you could find like a collection of rugs, we could like fashion some sort of laying situation on.
Okay, yeah, I'll look around. I'll see what I can find. All right. See you later. Right, hang on. Right. And I look around, and I walk out in the hallway. Do I see anyone? Do I see Bitey? Please tell me I see Bitey.
You do see Bitey. He's in the corner.
Hey, Bitey.
Just kind of doing this.
Hey, Bitey.
Yes.
Hey, so, Caesar just got to the apartment. He told me there's no furniture in there, no rugs, no nothing. So, you think I can grab some stuff?
You need a rug.
Yeah, it really ties, with the thing with the rugs, it ties the room together, you really need a good rug. I was also thinking maybe, not trying to overstep here, but maybe some, a bed would probably be pretty nice, like even some sleeping bags. I was hoping maybe Mickey had some camping chairs. I could grab maybe a fold-out like plastic table, something. There's no furniture in there, we need something.
We have a shed in the back, a little bit of camping gear in there, some furniture you could probably use.
Okay.
As for the rug, it's a sad day. Take any rug you can find.
Okay, and you're rugging the house. Gotcha. All right. And I go back in the room I just came from, and the one that was wet that he obviously was like killed on. I take that one. I roll it up. It's a big rug, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a massive rug.
Okay, I take it. Does it look nice? It's a nice pattern.
It's an absolutely beautiful rug. And
Persian?
Yeah, you haven't seen it, the apartment yet, but it's something that would really tie the room together. It's just a nice deep satin red, and it's got these real intricate designs, and it was his prized rug. He died on it. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. Yeah. All right, I grab that, and then I say, okay, Bitey, I'm gonna go to the shed. Where's the shed?
It's out back.
Gotcha. All right, and I'm trying to find out back. Is there like a center courtyard that he means
Yeah.
by out back?
There's
Okay,
a
that's
center
fine.
courtyard. You go out there, out in the far corner, you see a kind of like hobbly little shed. You can walk over to.
Alright, I walk over there. I'm holding this giant fucking rug. And I walk over there. Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Okay. Is there like, what do I see in there?
Okay, so you see a couple camping chairs, exactly like you said, like the fold-out ones.
Sleeping bags?
There are about 4 sleeping bags, and like a little camping stove. You find that there's a like with a propane tank. Besides that, nothing really interesting or something that you could use.
Okay.
A fishing pole. Stupid stuff.
I'm looking at the shed and like kind of scratching my chin, and I go, okay, I got it. And I lean the rug up against the shed, and I walk back where I came from in the hallway.
If there's
And tell me when I'm
anything
inside.
you're looking for, you can.
No, not yet. Don't worry. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm back in the hall.
Yeah, back in the hall.
Hey, Bitey!
Yes.
Hey, Mickey had a lot of cars, right?
So many. At least 3.
Yeah. So, has there been any, established, line of inheritance on those cars?
Oh yeah, they'd all go to his children.
Okay.
The big 3.
Do you think if we took one that they would really know? Because like, here's the thing: is there's a lot of stuff in that shed, and I don't think I can walk it over to the apartment by myself. I kind of need to put it in like a trunk. Okay. I go.
Level 3.
Hey, here's the thing. Look, I don't have to even like keep it. If you just let me borrow one for a little bit, just to bring the stuff over to the apartment, have a ride for a couple days until we figure out, something for our own. We can't really do an investigation on foot,
Well, I mean, as much as I'd like to, and I really would like to, I can't exactly give you one of Mickey's cars. So
You just ran that he's dead.
yeah, not my wheelhouse. I can have somebody.
Where's
help
Beans?
you.
Is Beans above you in the hierarchy?
Who?
Who could make the call that I could get one of the cars?
You'd have to talk directly to Mickey's.
What about your car? Can I borrow your car? You got a car? Or you just fly around like a fucking pedophile everywhere you go? You don't fucking have a car.
I literally I fly around, and then sometimes I have a small motorcycle outfitted to look like a coffin that I ride in.
Okay. Do you think you could like call me like a lift or something? Like something I don't know. I don't want to have to come out of pocket for this, but I really feel like I should be able. I'm entitled to this furniture because we don't have it.
Entitlement is a funny thing. I'll call a
God,
taxi.
you're libertarian, aren't you, Bitey? I can tell by looking at you.
I am a libertarian. I love
Oh,
weed.
man, I knew you were a pedophile. All right. Well, I'll figure it out.
He's kind of. He calls a taxi for you, anyways, and he pays.
Oh,
for
okay.
it himself.
Okay. Well, then I bring all the shit out to the taxi, and then we get to the. I want to go to the apartment.
Okay.
I bring sleeping bags, camping chairs, everything relevant that would be nice for the apartment. I grab it.
Okay. We now cut back to Mr. Alex. Benny.
Yep.
Benny, you are approaching a shop, a wooden shop.
Oh, why? Oh, is this my father's house? Okay, I was very confused. I thought you meant like a general store.
No. So you approach this shop. On the top, like there's a sign that says Rock Hard Wood. It's the name of your dad's carpentry shop. And you kind of open the door. You just swing it open. You walk in. Do you say anything as you enter?
I go, Father.
All right. From you kind of hear some clattering, and then from behind the desk pops out a small goblin, dark green skin. He's got a little pot belly because he's got a beer gut essentially. He's got a toupee on that looks like slightly too small for him, and it kind of just barely clings to his head. He kind of pops out. He's like, "Oh my boy, I've been missing you, man. I haven't seen you in days. How's the Mafia? How's it going?"
It is okay, Father. However, they require me to move into the city. I need the charger.
The charge is a bit heavy. Are you sure you don't want to just stay here?
I don't think that's possible anymore.
Okay. I hear you out. The boys being boys, am I right? Okay, yeah, I got you. Buddy, listen, hey, sit down. You look a little damaged. You want me to fix up your neck there? And he pulls out like a soldering iron and like a little welding torch. And he starts fixing you up a little bit. Listen, buddy, how was the first day? Tell me about it. Tell Sticky about it. Tell Sticky everything.
The boss is dead.
that mean my debt goes away?
I'm afraid not.
Ooh, ooh, mama. Okay. Because you know they keep asking me. They keep asking. They say, Sticky, you got the money, man. They keep running me up, man. Especially that Riley character. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But it's whatever. We'll get through it together. We always do. You know. Since you came into my life, buddy, you really turned things around for me. And I want you to know that.
When he talks about how they're always asking for money, I say, that reminds me, and I pull the 2 planks out that I have, and I give them to him, and I said, I found these.
Bless your heart, Benny. You're a good soul. Benny. I'm for you, buddy. Just as you're doing for me. Listen, I can help you bring this thing over. I can meet your friends. You know, we can do it. You know, you want help with that? You got it.
It's fine. I don't want you near the complex.
Understood, Benny. You know, you're my world, buddy. And, hey, don't let them change who you are in your core. You understand? You're a good person. And with that,
Thank you.
he kind of walks away. He leaves you to your own devices.
Yeah, I stand up. I get the device that I need, put on my back, and start walking.
Okay. You all arrive at the apartment. So the first one in there is Eduardo's. Oh, he was frozen in a second. Eduardo. When they pull up, Eduardo is he's kind of shoving this microwave. No, Eduardo's actually just kind of laying on the ground. He's kind of been shedding a little bit. There's feathers everywhere. He's chilling. He's kind of dangling his little toes. The elven maid is like installing all this stuff he had bought, and then Chosen is kind of sitting with his arms crossed up against the wall, and he looks like he's been talking to Caesar a little bit. And then we hear a little knock, and we see Frank come in. He's dragging this rug with him. What do you do, Frank?
Hey, I got the rug. I'm gonna put it down.
You start rolling it out. You put it in the living room,
Yeah.
right, I assume?
Hey, yeah. Hey, hold on. I gotta go back. The fucking cab's got the meter running. He's got the furniture in the trunk. Give me a second. Run down.
You walk back down there. It's the same guy from earlier. He's like, "Hey man, I got the meter running, man. What's taking you so long?"
I know, you fucking dick. Give me a second. There's fucking like 3 folding chairs and sleeping bags. I'm not a fucking octopus. I can't carry all this shit.
Oh, fucking, whatever, man. Get out of here. I don't care.
I throw everything on the sidewalk. I say, get the fuck out of here, and I throw him some money.
He kind of like does this. He's like, tip, a little extra.
Here's a fucking tip, bitch.
He drives
Get
off.
out of here.
I got my Gucci, and he drives off his pants. I guess you walk back in with all this shit. Caesar, you say anything about it?
It was a haul, Frank. It was a haul.
What?
What?
Can't hear me. One moment.
Uh-oh.
No, I could hear you. I just didn't understand. What?
I'm afraid.
It was terrifying.
Oh.
How's about now?
That's yeah.
Oh. Sick. I say I have to go haul, Frank. Pretty good haul.
Oh, it's a good haul. Yeah. You know, the shed was pretty fucking big. I guess you like the camp. I don't know. And so I'm still setting shit up. Is there a porch?
There is a porch, small one. Really cramped.
Want to smoke a cig? Anyone want to smoke a cig?
Chosen walks out with you.
Who are you?
Hey, that's my buddy. That's my buddy.
Your friend,
Nice to meet you. I'm Frank.
He's new to the organization. I'm introducing him
Oh,
to the important folks around here.
I shake his hand.
I've actually been in the organization for nearly 10 years now.
They've been saying that all day. It's fun. It's crazy. It's
Okay,
a bit.
veteran.
A little bit.
Very cool. Well, you want to smoke a cig, buddy? They're menthols. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, I love menthol.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I hand him one.
He kind of lights up, looks at
Thank
it.
you for the music once again.
So
Link
listen,
to the
boys.
channel in the...
You guys are in charge of this investigation, correct?
Correct.
Interesting to hear that. As we're having this conversation, Benny does enter the apartment. He
starts putting his stuff, and I guess what do you start doing? You start charging instantly? Or do you want
Yeah, do I have my own room, or is it confirmed to only a 2-bedroom apartment?
There's 2 bedrooms. I assume you're gonna let them have the bedrooms. It's up to you.
Yeah, I set my charging station up in the living room,
Okay.
which is mostly empty anyways.
Yeah. So you start charging up just immediately?
Yeah.
Okay. So we cut back to the conversation going on outside. It's him. He's like, this investigation. Sticky business. What do you think about it? Any leads?
I don't know this guy, so I just go, yeah, it's definitely fucked up. I don't know. I don't have much.
Listen,
We're gonna figure it out, though.
let me ask you a question. You work under Beans, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. Me too. I'm our 4th guy. We're kind of separate though. I kind of work alone most of the time. Seeing as we got the
Okay.
same general though, willing to provide some information for you.
Okay.
So,
You know, I take my notebook out.
I only know bits and pieces about the ongoings, right? I know Anton has some daddy issues. Not the kind of guy I would trust not to kill his dad, if you know what I mean. As for Smiley Riley, he hated Mickey. Passion. Something about Mickey may have had a hand in killing his dad back in the day, Jack Reynolds. Or maybe it wasn't Jack Reynolds. Let me think about it in a second. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Clappin' Jack Reynolds.
Clapping Jack.
Used to paint houses back in the day. Worked with him personally. Good guy.
Damn, it sounds like everybody used to fucking paint houses back in the day.
So people
Paint houses like a metaphor? Does that mean like you used to fucking kill people?
no, we used to literally paint
Oh
houses.
no,
Yes,
they actually painted houses.
No, we killed people. Joking.
Oh, so it's a metaphor.
From murder, yes.
Oh, okay. Before it was kind of going over my head. Now I'm glad I'm on the same. I paint houses.
I just thought you'd watch The Irishman, so.
No, I fucking. The thing with that movie is I kind of thought it sucked cock. So I hate it. Okay, so I'm writing this stuff down. Smiley Riley fucking his dad's dead.
Yeah,
Naming houses.
he didn't really like Mickey that much.
Oh.
Guys. Okay. I'm all right. Okay, Smiley Riley killed his dad? Question mark. Okay, maybe.
Maybe make that an exclamation point.
Question mark, exclamation point.
As for the other side,
Jack Reynolds. Wait, hold on. I forgot his name. You said Jack Reynolds.
Clappin' Jack.
Clapping Jack. Why'd they call him that?
He used to clap people's cheeks.
Like, figured it? Is this another metaphor? Was he fucking people or like he killed people?
Unconfirmed.
Oh, okay, next.
What do you know about the other side of the town?
In terms of like cardinal directions?
In terms of power systems. In
Oh,
terms of who
okay.
runs things.
I don't know much. I'm new in town.
Well, all you need to know really is that the town's been split up into 2 by Mickey himself, personally. Back in the day, other half of town used to be run by the Matchlings, right? Crime family. They called their leader, I forget, it was something like the Tiny Tiger or something. Fast little, fucking crazy little motherfucker. He's dead now. Mickey killed him personally.
Who is the other half? The Mancusos?
Yeah, the Mancusos were the other half. Mickey's been in control for nearly 30 years. So anyway,
Okay, so one half Matchlings, one half Mancusos. You say Tiny Tiger is the guy for the Matchlings.
that was 10 years ago.
What
Things are
happened to them?
different now. Well, they had an inside man, Plant, Genie himself, they say. Ended up turning on the family, killing their oldest kid, Half-Head Harry. Runs things himself now. Mickey gave him control of the region, gave him all the power he needed.
This is Anthony.
Anthony Cannizzaro, the Genie. He's the
Okay.
guy you need to talk to. He used to have some problems with Mickey back in the day. Things have been smooth sailing the last couple of months, but I don't know how well it's going to continue going, especially now that Mickey's on the picture. Might see an opportunity. Might have been waiting for this opportunity. I'll talk to him, get to know his organization. As for them, I'm not very privy on. That's all the
Okay.
information I can offer.
Oh, interesting. Well, So what's your deal? You're just gonna kind of like hang out, or
I thought you
think?
were. Caesar invited us for dinner. Said you were cooking something.
Oh, okay. Well, we probably order like a pizza.
How about you?
Hey, Caesar! I open the door.
Huh?
You know any good pizza joints around here?
there's dinner.
Oh, come on, you look like you love pizza.
Well, alright.
What kind of food do you like? What do you like
the
to eat?
racial connotations of that, man.
What do you like to eat, man? Don't get fucking SJW with me right now.
I was thinking a big ramen party, you know what I'm saying?
Big ramen
What's
party.
wrong?
Okay, hey Benny,
We got the mic.
you like
Got the
food or
little
what?
water.
You like photosynthesize, solar power? What's your deal?
You like ramen?
As you
eating?
say that, I'm hung on this charger where it's like there's two things in my back that are holding me up, and I go, no, I do not like food.
But do you
Okay.
like eat it to be polite? Like if other people are eating around you, just sit there. Like,
I mean, it would go into my holding box, and that would dirty the things I have in there.
that's all. I'm saying.
Okay. Alright,
what
so
I'm
we can
talking
do
about.
ramen. Hey, what's this other guy's name? What's this guy?
Chosen.
Chosen?
My name's Chosen. Droplet.
That's his nickname.
Oh,
He didn't tell me
hey.
his real name.
Alright, Chosen.
Don't do that.
Oh, your name's legally chosen. Okay, well, buddy, it sounds like it was 2 or 3 for ramen. Are you cool with that?
Ramen's my thing, man. Are we gonna feed the maid too?
What?
She carried a microwave over here.
She's still
Work.
like she's.
Oh, she's who? And I look over and I go, oh shit.
She's been cleaning in one of the rooms.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
yeah, I guess we
down.
can. I say, ma'am, excuse me.
What?
Does she turn?
She turns and she says, "Sir."
Say, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm speaking really loud. Do you speak common?
Poquito.
Okay. Do you like ramen?
She just nods.
Ramen.
Nods.
Okay, I'm gonna get you some ramen. You'll eat that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you know any good? All right. Hey, Caesar, you know any good ramen spots around here? If you say you want ramen.
There's a quickie dippy mart down the road.
Okay. Ramen's pretty cheap, huh? It kind of sounds pretty economical.
That's what I'm saying.
Low opportunity cost.
Obviously.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. Let's go down there and see what we can
Let's
get.
go down there. 3 of us.
Okay, hey, you guys hold the
You done
chosen.
charging? You done charging,
Yeah.
Clank?
He's charged.
I'm charged. I unhook myself and
Officially
say
charged.
yes.
Like, to where
Hey,
you
let's
can-
go, Benny. Hey, Chosen, you hang
Hey,
out here with
Chosen,
me. Make
sit.
sure she doesn't like shit on the carpet. I just got
Hey,
this new rug.
Chosen, we understand you're new here. You know, we're inviting you. It's a big opportunity for you eating ramen with the big boys. How about you help clean up, set stuff up? We got this camping gear. You know,
That's a good idea, yeah. We do have these chairs.
He
Someone needs to set them up.
this maid's already top list.
Yeah, I'm humbled. I'll say that. Thank you.
Thanks. You're a good
All right,
guy.
Chosen, you're a real
All right,
one.
we'll be back. You like spicy or mild? Like chicken, beef? What are you thinking?
Yeah, what's your
Extra
flavor?
spicy.
Extra spicy, okay.
You like the ones with the little shrimp in there, the brine shrimp? You know those? Salad
Yeah, I
shrimp?
could get some eggs. We could scramble some eggs, kind of put it in there, like
that's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? Just mix it up.
Yeah, man, get some cheese. Too,
Pretty-
you know, if
Pretty good. You like
Get some
put
cheese.
cheese in your ramen? That's the fucking.
Mhm.
I look. Well, you are white.
If you look at him, he's actually in Asian descent.
you are white.
You're the white.
Okay, let's go.
You guys walk down and you see right across, right down the road is a little quickie dippy mart.
That's what's got.
Nice.
Dippy mart. You guys walk over. It's like a 7-Eleven, essentially. And you walk up to it and nothing's really going on. It's pretty empty. You walk in. There's a guy behind the counter. Can I help you? Start talks. Hey, have your fill of the place. You know. Hey, can I interest you guys in any sticky grass? We got some all natural sticky grass.
You sell drugs
Everybody
here?
in this town sells
No,
drugs.
well, see, they changed a tiny piece of the chemical to where, like, you can, like, there's a legal loophole to where, like, it's slightly weaker than the normal brand, but you can get it.
Oh. Does it get you high?
No.
Not as high as you'd probably like, no.
Okay, no, I think we're gonna just do the ramen here, buddy.
Okay, you guys.
We've
kind of
already got
what
all
kind of-
ramen on the counter. He's like trying to sell us something else.
What kind of microwavable cuisine you got?
Lots of ramen you got here. What about what are you gonna do about like drinks? What are you gonna drink? Yeah. He's really concerned about what you're gonna drink.
Caesar, what do you like to drink with ramen? What goes good with ramen? What do you recommend?
Box wine.
You got any box wine, sir?
Yeah, any wine in the box.
We got boxes of wine over there.
Hey, now listen. We all know the box wine tastes better. Take it out the box, just out of a plastic bag of wine. Can you do that for us? Take a sip. Plastic bag of wine.
Why don't you?
Yeah, could you like take the box? No, could you take the box
Take the box
off?
off. Just a bag of wine.
Yeah, he grabs it and
It's
he
easier to
cuts
pass.
the box off and he
Appreciate
hands you
you.
like a bag of wine. It's very. It doesn't like. There's no comfortable way to hold this box of wine, and he just kind of puts it on the counter. Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, bag it up.
All right, that's gonna be 10 planks.
10 what?
10 planks.
Wait, no, hold on. Do you understand who we work for? This ain't nobody. This ain't just nobody's ramen. This is Big Mickey's son's ramen. The kids are mourning. Have some sympathy.
Are you talking about Mickey Mancuso?
Yeah, his kids have some sympathy. They're mourning.
Yeah.
Set
he
the top
doesn't
for
have
ramen.
no more. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, but his kids. You disrespectful.
Hey,
Fucking this guy.
he never
His
had.
kids are in mourning. Have them.
Hey,
Don't you have
man.
a
Yeah, come on,
family?
it's fucking. He's got a whole family, and you're fucking acting like
You had
this.
to. How the kids gonna get fed? Their dad's dead.
Hey,
You work
look,
at a fucking gas station.
Did you
fucking
kill their
bum.
dad?
hey,
We don't know who killed
Hey,
him.
I paid my tribute this week.
Hey, you
Hey, you
wish
kidding?
you could be fucking Mickey Mancuso. You know what? We're fucking taking this ramen. Let's
I
go.
work.
We're
No,
going-
hey,
you get out
I'm
of
taking
it.
that ramen.
Hey, suck
Hey,
my
yeah,
cock,
who's gonna
buddy.
stop us? Who's gonna stop
Yeah.
us?
He pulls out a pistol, and he says, "You're not taking the ramen."
I step
Shooting
in
you,
front
fucking
of him.
bitch.
I step in front of
We
him
gotta
and
hold
say,
on.
we are going to leave now.
Do your eyes turn red?
Not yet.
I'm gonna
Okay.
call the police.
You're gonna call the police?
Hey,
over
that's gonna be a
fucking
big problem for
67
you.
cents worth of
Please.
ramen.
The police are preoccupied.
Roll for intimidation,
Who?
Benny.
Why can't I roll for athletics? I committed just like minus
do a
one.
flip next time you go to
Actually, my intimidation is +2. It's not that bad. I got 13.
Do you make it?
What'd you get?
13, I said.
Oh, sorry. 13, he reaffirms himself. He kind of like holds his grip a little tighter. He's like, I got a store to run, man. I bought that ramen with my own money, man. You guys are not taking that shit. Just pay for it. It's 10 plates.
I want. Can I roll athletics to grapple the gun out of his hand?
No.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Okay.
What's
Finally, I
your
could use my
athletics
athletics roll.
thing?
5. I got a 20.
So you instantly you go and you kind of like smack on the
Actually,
back of his wrist.
can I wait? Hold on. Can I grab it and bend the barrel of the gun?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm fine with it.
Okay, that's what I do, and I say goodbye and turn
You
around.
walk out.
He's like, fuck it, man. Get
We'll
out
make
of
it worth
here.
your time. We'll be back. I'll pay you back, bitch.
Okay.
Hey, we'll take it as a tribute.
Put it on my tab.
All right.
Mickey's final funeral wishes. You're welcome.
All right,
Yeah,
you guys walk
dying
out.
wish. Top ramen.
You guys
Go get some more.
arrive back at the apartment, and it's actually set up pretty nice. Like there's a sleeping bag in each room, a cluster of chairs, kind of in the living room around like this. Did you end up taking the camping stove or no?
Yeah.
And there's this camping stove in the middle with like a pot on it. It seems like he went and got the pot himself from the Mickey's villa. Like he went back and grabbed a pot. And
Nice.
So he's got it all set up to cook ramen, and it's just him and that housekeeper sitting there.
Ah, nice. You guys already got the water boiled.
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
put it in and we'll get cooking.
You like to crush yours up before you put it in, or you leave it? How do you do?
I like long strains of ramen, so don't crush it up.
Just don't crush. Just leave it. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so you guys start cooking, and you guys, what happens here is like a very nice, tight knit meal. Everyone has a really good time. There's laughing. You guys kind of get closer to this dude. You even finally decide to ask what this housekeeper's name is, and it's like Mathilda or something. And Mathilda, yeah.
Not Mathilda. One letter off from another name I know.
One guy's voice was just muscle man from regular.
That was my most consistent voice too. Is the worst.
It was.
Yeah, you guys have a beautiful meal, and finally at the end of it, the two of them go home, and that's it. That's their night. They say goodbye, and you've got their phone numbers now, and they leave. And that's the night. You guys get a full rest, and you guys heal up. Everything. You guys are feeling good.
We should keep like a contacts list.
Okay, we'll do. I'll set a.
Like people we can call if we need to. Like who we have in our phones.
Yeah, I can start a quick little like
Contact us.
channel for that.
So we've got, let's brainstorm it. We've got Bitey, Beans. We would definitely have their numbers probably if this is like GTA, and we just get their number from being introduced to them. Do we get we got Chosen and Matilda.
Yeah.
How about the nose?
Yeah, the nose for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Do we not have the nose?
He was a dick, so he probably wouldn't have given it to you.
Okay, no nose.
But Big Toe would have given it to you, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Oh, also that cop.
Oh yeah, Henry Hawthorne.
Okay, you guys get a pretty nice contact list going.
Sweet.
Good idea.
And can we just have a cab driver? One of the cab drivers on there that we can call at any
The
time.
one cab. I'm just gonna put his name as Cabby.
The cabbie.
So before Chosen leaves, can I ask him a question?
Hey man,
I
I
said,
had a
hey,
good night
hey.
tonight.
Yeah, me too, man. Good time. Love taking in top ramen with the boys. Here's the thing. I got a question for you, real quick. Had to mix business with pleasure, but I gotta know. Have you ever heard of this guy, Mr. Pig?
Yeah. Everybody knows about Mr. Pig.
Who is him? Tell me about him. Who is him?
The man you're looking for is Michael Dresden. He's the police chief. Ultra corrupt.
Oh, okay. Is he related? He's got a kid named Tommy.
Yeah, it's his adopted son, Fire Genasi.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
know. I'm putting two and two together here.
Listen, Mr. Pig, he's not the kind of guy you want to mess with. I would.
What's his name? Michael Dresden.
Yeah, he got real big 10 years ago after the Tiny Toll. After everything went down with the Matchling family syndicate, he kind of rose to fame investigating those murders. So it's kind of what put him on the map. Shot him up, chief of police, dangerous guy.
Now, what would he be doing with capable Craig?
Craig the Cable?
Yeah.
Well,
What could he be caught up with Mr. Pig for?
damn. So that's why they killed him, huh? He's probably.
I
just
don't know. I'm
talking
just
to him.
asking questions.
I don't know. The thing about Mr. Pig is no one really knows how he operates. He's supposed to be in Mickey's pocket, but I mean, maybe this might suggest some kind of shift in attitude. I'd talk to him if I were you. Especially if he's working with other members of the family behind Mickey's back, could put him on the suspect list.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely someone I want to talk to. Okay. Thanks, Chosen. I appreciate you. Hey, drive safe, buddy.
Absolutely, man. And he leaves. By the way, he's like fucking fit as hell. He kind of looks
Yeah.
like
It's like Bruce Lee.
yeah, basically, but like balding and like white hair, like in like a little dome.
Nice. Okay, I love you.
So
That's what he
walks out.
sings as he leaves.
Yeah, he leaves, and you guys rest. Full rest. You guys are healed. Everything. You get your shit back. You get your shit back. Whatever.
Trevor, I have a question about canonically. How long do I have to charge each night?
Let's say like 3 hours or something. But like you got a good
Okay.
enough charge to go to the mark real quick.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you would probably want to like sit there all day just winding up. I guess like as long as you want.
Oh.
You get a vibe from it. It feels.
I could be working 2 jobs. I
Oh,
could be working one at night too.
you want to work at night?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can go do that. What do you do at night?
I go work at the convenience store that I just.
Oh, so you go back there and ask for a job?
Yeah.
Is it just you?
Yeah, just me.
Okay, role play it.
All right, I walk in. What does he say to me?
Well, we need music first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk in. What does he say anything to me?
He just kind of crosses his arms. What do you want, buddy?
Look, I came here to apologize. I can fix your gun. And I kind of place my hand out.
He hands you the gun.
I unbend the barrel and I give it back to him.
You know there's still going to be functional problems with this gun, you know? But whatever, I appreciate it, thank you.
Well, anyways, I was wondering if I could work nights here for you. I know that you must have things that you'd rather be doing besides working this store at night. And I will work it for whatever you can pay me.
Yeah, I mean, can I trust you?
I am a robot.
That's an interesting answer to that question.
I mean, I think my moral system is a little bit simpler to understand than a human's.
Alright, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you want to work nights? We can make it 24 hours. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, sure. So, what do you say? 5 days a week? 40 hours?
Fantastic.
Nice, man. I'll pay you, how does 200 planks? I'll pay you 2 boards every month.
That sounds fantastic. I can start working today. Would you want me to?
Yeah, man. And he immediately takes off his apron and hands it to you, and he's like, yeah, man, it's all you. Look, man, prices are on the fucking cans. You don't really gotta know much, man. You just scan it and sell it to him. I don't
Fantastic.
And sometimes people just take things like ramen and shit. Even then, like...
Trust me. And then I make my eyes go red. I say, they won't take it from me.
Wish you had that energy earlier, but whatever. He walks out of the store, and you start your shift, I guess.
Yep, there we go.
And with that, you two are resting, going to sleep for the night. Alex is staying up all night working, probably going to go home and charge her a little bit. And that's how we end this session.
There we go. In the
Fantastic.
books.
Yep, so everyone feel good. You guys got a list of suspects?
Yeah, I guess I should make a little. I have people that I've deduced that we need to speak to. And the first one, obviously, we need to talk to Anthony Canizzaro, for sure, the genie. We need to talk to
Here, I'll make a list.
Michael Dresden. We need to talk to. I actually now I'm having to fight the urge to talk like Italian. Yeah,
You're not Italian anymore, you're normal.
Yeah, I know. I gotta keep telling myself. Mr. Pig.
You want to talk to Smiley Riley?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I think we should talk. Let's see. I thought I had Oh, and yeah, I mean, I need to follow up with the Headless.
And you never showed that picture to Benny.
Oh, damn, yeah, you're right.
Do you think you would like show it to him right before when he comes home in the morning?
Yeah, I guess if I can write here, I'll make a note. Show pic to Benny.
Okay. Everything
That way we can roleplay it.
Yeah, there's been no level ups. I'm probably gonna wait a little bit for leveling you guys up. You guys are already level 3. So that's the first campaign, guys. Assault on Arkney. You guys ready for this shit?
I'm fucking fired up, dude. I think that was a fucking banger for a session.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
end this recording now. Hey, thanks for watching the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please come back because I'm gonna be posting stuff like this every once in a while. We're gonna try to run this whole campaign through, and I'm gonna edit every video. I'll also be posting on TikTok. Just please come back and continue following us. We had a lot of fun making this, and we want to keep doing this more often. Thank you.